News you can't rely on, riveting sports stories that go absolutely nowhere, and analysis that make zero sense. Get up to date, slightly confused weather reports from our lead meteorologist, Jane.
The weather on Liza is absolutely beautiful.
In-depth sports coverage that misses the point entirely with our newest Delta recruit, Tom.
I don't understand how this is fun.
And the current events you can actually rely on, assuming she doesn't hit you with a bat lift. Our KDF warrior, Diane. This is your Federation Space News Network team with your anchor, Bob? What the hell? Who wrote this script? No, not you, Bob. I'm your host, Captain Spicy Pants, and you're watching the Zero to In-Game Report. Well, welcome in, everybody. I'm Captain Spicy Pants, and apparently I have no game on screen. There it is. Okay. Hi. Omega Smart, thank you for that raid. Exy, good to see you. Welcome in. I hope you guys had a fantastic time hanging out with Omega Smart. I like the name. I can't speak for shit, but I like the name. Welcome in, everybody. Tonight, we are just going to be hanging out. We're going to be doing some TFOs. And for those of you who do want some Arena of Sompek, once more people get in here, we will be doing some Arena of Sompek tonight, getting people up to wave 100 for those who want the title and the dance emotes and all that. So stick with us as people trickle in. We are live on both platforms tonight, YouTube and Twitch. So we will have chats from both sides of the aisle. Captain Space Pants, do you know if a female on duty have a long dress? What? Swifty Healer, good to see you, but I'm not sure I follow that one. But how are you, Swifty Healer? Good to see you. Welcome in. So tomorrow, a lot of big drops, right? We got a lot of big drops happening tomorrow. Big day. Tomorrow, Temporal Agent Recruit. Tomorrow, Campaign Event. Tomorrow, Narada. Tomorrow, Herald Zen Store drop, right? There's a lot happening tomorrow. So I figured tonight, let's just knock out some Arena of Sompek. Let's do some TFOs. Let's just kind of, prep ourselves a little bit because everybody's going to be grinding come tomorrow. You're a female Romulan character. I need a long dress that's on. Ooh, okay. I think there is a long. Well, I don't know if it's a long dress. I think everything's done based off of skirts though. But there might be a long skirt. Endeavor ranked 1220, ready to see the sun again. Joshua McCurry, congratulations. You grinded the hell out of it. What does that mean for you tomorrow? That means you could get like what, 5 more points before. Well, I guess if you timed your endeavors. Yeah. Mr. Cookie Monster. Oh, the Narada is so damn huge. Like not even the JJ card. Even I know. I was so excited when I saw it. We'll put it up on stream as people trickle in. We do have quite a few people here, but we're waiting for more people to come in. We'll go over to Narada stats. Yes, I will have the Narada tomorrow. I am holding on to an Infinity box. I will release a video on it tomorrow evening as well. For those of you that are interested in Narada, I will give you a hands-on preview of it. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. That will come out tomorrow. You'll be done this week. Either way, well, congratulations, Joshua McCurry. That's good to see. Very, very good to see. People are just closing up those Endeavor. I hope everybody that was on PC got to do their Endeavor ordeals this week. A lot of grinding, hopefully. I was picking up about 5 to 6 points a day myself. Bob's account was getting 2 points a day, so he's moved up quite a bit. Bob's video will release at the end of this week as well. So I have quite a few things in the pipeline. And I figured, well, tonight I might as well just have some fun before I have to grind out stuff. Don Brook, welcome in. How are you? Good to see you. Is the Narada big or bigger than Enterprise J or Brain Carrier? So from what I could tell, if you guys haven't seen Endeavor Gaming's video on it, it's actually really neat. Endeavor Gaming dropped a video. Let me find a link for it. I'll drop it in chat. I don't mind sharing other content creators' work because it's really cool. Y'all really want to see some beauty shots of the Endeavor or of the Narada already. Let me drop his video in chat, and then you guys can check it out. It's really okay. I know I follow him. Where is he? Okay, I'm just gonna have to search this. Endeavor Gaming. There we go. All right. But I think from what I could tell from the video, the size of it looks comparably to the Breen yacht thought. It could be bigger, and as far as the Enterprise J is concerned, I think the J might be wider, obviously, but I think it might be the same size and length. I could be wrong, but where's his video? I just watched it earlier today. There it is. All right, here's the Narada visual overview for those of you who have not seen it yet from Endeavor Gaming. Go watch it. Give it a thumbs up for me. It's just a lot of good ship porn, right? But it's okay. We'll share it. We'll share it. And go watch that video. He's got some really good shots in that video. Go check it out. And then, come back here. And yeah, go give it a thumbs up. But it'll give you a pretty good idea of the scaling of it. I think based off of just what he captured in that video, I believe it looks to be the same size as the Breen yacht thought. It could be a little bit bigger. But of course, we just won't know for sure until tomorrow because of the way that he shot the video. So I'm not really 100% sure on size comparison. And obviously, nobody really has hands on it yet. But we will know for sure tomorrow. Bacon Commander, good to see you. How are you? All right, so Wolfpuck says, nope, not going to watch a video for a ship I'll never be able to get Horror Forward. Well, you never can say never because it will be in the event campaign next year. So it won't be in this year's event campaign box, but it will be in it next year. So you could get it. It can definitely be there. If you do your event campaign all year throughout next year, you can get it then. Or you never know. You might just, get lucky and win it at some point or whatever. I still want to see the Vanity Shields. Yes, I need to move some Vanity Shields over from account to account. Let me play some music too. Some generic music, but it's fine. It'll be fine. All right. But I do need to move some Vanity Shields over so that when I do the video tomorrow, I can kind of preview them off in the video. I don't have a lot on the character that it's going to, unfortunately. I already have a themed character for it, but I will preview what Vanity Shields I can in the video. And then I'll try and get some more Vanity Shields and whatnot. So, yeah. Hey, Wolfbug, I won't remember. That's fair. That's fair. I'll remind you a year from now. I'll be like, hey, by the way, guys, this year, the Narada is in the event campaign box. Not 2026, 2027. I'll remind you all. Do I have the Tron one, the pink one? No, I want to see. That's the one I do want to get. I know Wolfgrey has it for sure. But it is one I want to get. I just don't have it yet. But like I said, so tonight, we're going to do TFOs. We're going to let some people trickle in. And then after the TFOs kind of roll for the first hour, we're going to start putting together groups. 4 of us at a time, join with me. If you want Arena of Sompek, we're going to do Arena of Sompek. We'll get to wave 100. I've done it like 4 times now. So if you want the titles, you want the dance, you just want to do some community stuff, group up and have some fun, we're going to do that. So, I seen Endeavor's video. No wonder the fleet got wrecked. And yeah, that thing is so... I'm excited for it. I am. Obviously, I love Federation ships. It makes sense. It's the hero ships. I get it. We're used to it. But anytime Cryptic puts in a ship from another faction, Klingon, Romulan, Alien, whatever, doesn't matter, Andorian, I just love it. Because it's like, it's variety. It gives us another ship in the game that's just not your typical Federation ship. So, I'm really excited for it. And I like the stats of it. In fact, while we're waiting for people to trickle in, let's go ahead and pull up the blog post for it. I'm sure some of you have already seen it and been beaten to death by it. But we're going to beat it even more. And while we're waiting to trickle in, I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Did anybody do anything fun? Watch any movies? Party? Go out? Have a good time? Let me know. We went out and played some card games and stuff, and what did we play? We played Spades the other night. That was kind of fun. We didn't watch a movie this weekend because we saw Spider-Man last weekend, so this weekend was kind of more like a chill weekend. And now I'm trying to figure out what movies to watch between now and Doomsday. I haven't seen anything like really grab my attention. I don't know if there's any recommended movies out there coming up. You guys seen any trailers or something, let me know. All right, let me pull up this blog post for the Narada. The other day, a water main blew and the high road was a river. That was fun. Okay, I could see that being a lot of fun. I could see that being a little bit dangerous, but I could still see it being fun. I could get right behind that. As long as like the road was shut down and everybody was just having a good time and being safe, like, screw it, have fun. So what weapons would Narada use, Borg or Romulan? Well, that's the interesting thing about the Narada. So I'm glad you actually brought that up, Mr. Cookie Monster. It's a good question, because we do know that the Narada came from the Prime timeline into the Kelvin timeline. We also know that the Narada had Borg tech on it. Based off of the movie scenes, what I could gather just looking, and I could be wrong, but just based off the movie scenes, what I can gather, it seemed like it mixed both. If you guys remember when the USS Kelvin got attacked in the movie, these little like torpedo things kind of latched onto the hull of the ship, and they looked kind of Borgish, right? But it did fire plasma weapons as well. So I would imagine it was a mix of both. I could be wrong though, but just based off of visually seeing it, I haven't really like done a deep dive. I know there's people that actually deep dive into the ship's mechanics and stuff. I have not. Totally chill this weekend. Most exciting thing was I bought a dozen donuts and messed up my diet real good. Hey, you know what? It's okay to cheat on your diet every so often if you do it in moderation. I do every so often when I, and I'm not necessarily on a diet. I just will indulge in something, moderately. But yes, it's okay. Donuts were good though. No regrets. Not even a single letter. I love it. I love that you dropped that. Okay, let's see. I need to pull up the blog post. It's okay. I don't mind. I will bounce back and forth. Okay. Has this page let me force it into dark mode yet? I'm going to try and force this page in dark mode so I don't blind everybody. No, it does not. Listen, Cryptic, I love you to death. I think you guys are doing a phenomenal job. Can you please make the Arc Games blog post in dark mode, or allow us to force it into dark mode so I don't blind everybody's retinas at this point? Especially like Donbrook here. They just have cataracts. So now I feel really bad because I'm about to pull this up on stream. All right, let's pull this up. All right, we're going to go over to Narada while people trickle in here. Jericho, good to see you. Welcome in. How are you, Jericho? All right, here's the Narada, folks. This is the blog post. I'm sure many of you have seen it already as it was released earlier this weekend, but for those who haven't, we're still going to go over it because it does release tomorrow. We know it's going to be a miracle worker juggernaut. This thing is massive. Look at the size comparison in the screenshot. We have already linked Endeavor Gaming's video. So just to give you an idea on the size, right? This is the actual Kelvin Connie in the game right now compared to what the size is going to be. This thing is going to be huge. The Narada Miracle Worker Juggernaut is going to have a space console item called Rapid Dynamic Hull Regenerator. It applies a rapidly regenerating hull coating. Oh my gosh, it's Monday. While active, the ship cannot be destroyed and all damage heals the coating, which is fantastic for PvE, PvP. Enjoy this. You better have your sub nukes ready. That's all I'm going to say. When the effect ends, the ship gains bonus damage based on its remaining hit points. Its space console ability, it's the same thing. It's just, becoming unkillable. Okay, Starship trait, fire everything from the movie. I love it. Weapon haste and bonus damage from firing modes. I can't wait to test this. This is going to be fantastic to see. Energy weapon firing modes grant weapon cycle haste and bonus damage double for exceed rated limits. Double that for exceed rated limits. We're about to have some overcycling weapons that are just going to break the damn game at this point. All right. So, it also no longer drains current power when you use exceed rated limits. Then it has, of course, a Juggernaut Array Lance. It's a Plasma Drill Lance. There is a screenshot later on down here. I am not going to go over the seating and stuff here because I believe this is incorrect as per usual. And the reason I say this is incorrect, if you look right here underneath the bridge officer stations, it says Lieutenant Commander Engineering Temporal Operative. In the details, it says Lieutenant Commander Engineering Temporal Operative, Lieutenant Commander Universal. This says Lieutenant Commander Engineering. I believe the text is correct. I'm almost certain that's the case. It would be weird to have a Lieutenant Commander Engineering followed by a Lieutenant Commander Engineering. So we're going to go based off the ship details here. It's cool that this Narada has this mining laser as a weapon on ships. Let's hope we don't destroy Earth. Admiral Quinn would be pissed. Yeah, sorry about that, Admiral Quinn. I just pulled this out of Earth space dock and I shot Earth. So what we really have going on here is a hull modifier 1.6. This is a beefy ship, which it should be. It definitely should be. Same with the shield modifier 1.25. Very, very good for survivability. For weapons, it's a 5.3 aft. I'm actually surprised this is not a 4.4 with how big this ship is. But it does have a decent inertia on there too, so it's not too bad. So I mean, I'm just surprised it does not have a 4.4 setting, but that's okay. All right, so consoles: 5 tactical, 4 engineering, 2 science, 1 universal. Of course, your T6X to it, you're gonna have 3 universals at that point. Base turn rate of 5.5, a little bit slow turn rate, but this inertia and impulse modifier is pretty damn decent. Gonna be sluggish with the impulse modifier, but we expect that with big ships. Can equip dual cannons, innovation ship mechanics, starship mastery package, juggernaut, crit chance, crit severity, hull regen, all damage, everything you would expect in a juggernaut. So this is just all power. That's its Admiralty stats: 50 inch, 20 science, 56 tactical. That's, I'm assuming, the rapid dynamic hull regenerator. Looks kind of cool. Looks like a little green space octopus. I'm not really sure what to make of that, but it's pretty neat looking. Narada does have an enhanced battle cloak, so I'll be interested to see how that plays out. It's kind of cool. I don't know if we can turn this into a torp boat. It doesn't really necessarily have the seating for a torp boat, but you know, enhanced battle cloak on a beam boat's not bad either. And let's see, anything else specific about this? There's the Juggernaut Ray Lance right there. So it's going to fire out a yellow-orange beam. Pretty neat. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I'm trying not to blind everybody with the whiteness, the bright whiteness of the page. So we're going to, like I said, we're going to get our hands on this tomorrow ourselves. I will release a video on it tomorrow evening. I've already pre-designed the video. I kind of cheated a little bit, right? Because I know the stats and everything. So I did some pre-recordings. And then, of course, once I get my hands on the ship and do some recordings, that way I should have it out by tomorrow evening. But that is what we're getting tomorrow as far as this is concerned. As far as the lockbox ship is concerned. I don't think CF3 is required for torp boats if you have the right other stuff, in your opinion. That's true. You can build torp boats without CF3. I'm more or less thinking more like the maneuverability of the ship is more or less what I'm kind of thinking of when it comes to torp boats. Yeah, you can keep your forward-facing arc with a full torpedo load and that new micro missile launcher, right? You can do that, and it can work. So we can build a torp boat out of it. I don't know how viable it'll be, but we'll try. All right. All right, folks. So let's get some things rolling tonight. If you would like to do a TFO tonight, we're just going to queue up some. We'll see what the group comp is like, and then we'll go from there. But if you want to add me in game, those are my accounts. I am actually on Lord Titanius for PC. You can send me a friend request, and we'll accept it. And then we're going to start forming a group for TFOs. And then at about 9 p.m., 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is about 40 minutes to an hour, we will start forming an Arena Sompek group, and we'll just get those rolling. We will be only doing up to Wave 100 and rotating people out so other people can get their titles and stuff like that. Even if you have alts that haven't done it, you're more than welcome to join us at that point as well. So, but that's the plan for tonight. And like I said, anybody wants to do it, we can. If no takers happen, we'll just random queue into them, and we'll go from there. Bring them all in. Like I said, depending on group comp, will depend on if we do advanced or elite, or we'll just do them all. I don't care. We'll do anything and everything. We're just here to chill and have a good time. Let me pull this up too. Okay. I'm still going to do it like that, but going forward, TS3 and Transport Warhead 3 might be good enough if you want to do shipping that way. Yep. I prepped a tune for Sompek today, updated traits, fixed up tray bar and such, got consumables. Very nice. Yeah, we're all set. We got our consumables, got my tray set. This Tina will be doing Arena of Sompek because she's the only character that I'm super confident in their ground game. All my other characters are kind of like, yeah, they could do okay-ish, but she's the only one that is set for ground. And I don't need the titles on a bunch of different characters. I've got several characters that have it, so. Bajour Mojitos. Oh, you're going all out with them. Nasharu, welcome in. How are you? Good to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. Here's the other thing, folks. So this is something we've been trying here this last week. And it might be a staple of the channel. I don't know yet. Those of you that are on Twitch, or even if you're on YouTube and you wish to join us on Twitch, it looks like a Wednesday through Friday morning streams is kind of becoming the norm. I don't have a set exact time for those streams, but we're talking like early morning streams. And for some of you that are UK viewers or whatnot, it seems to work out pretty well for you all. Because I think it happens at like 3 p.m. in the afternoon your time or something like that. So, but we're going to start doing that Wednesday through Friday, I believe. And because Tuesday is maintenance day and Mondays I stream here at night. So if you wish to join us on the Twitch side, same exact thing, Captain Spicy Pants on the Twitch side. It will only be Twitch morning streams because I get to play the music I want to play. Until, YouTube fixes that for me. But, all right. Let's queue up for some random TFOs. At any point, anybody wants to join us, they're more than welcome to. But like I said, right now, we're just going to kind of just queue them up. And then if it pops, it pops. And if not, you want to jump in, just say, hey, invite me, Spicy. What are you doing? I never have my chat box open, so I don't ever pay attention to it. But I will check it from time to time. But otherwise, let me know on stream. I have no ground game, hence why I avoid ground TFOs. Well, that's okay. Here's the thing. Arena of Sompek, as long as we have, I say, at least 2 decent players through it, they can carry all the way up to 100. We were doing it on Wolfgray's stream earlier this week. I think we were doing it on Friday. Anyways, so it's okay. If you don't have a good ground game, as long as you just basically run around in circles and just shoot what you can when you can still get those titles and whatnot. You'll be fine. So I don't put too much stock in it. Arena Sompek does scale in difficulty as the waves go up, but again, if you're set for ground, you're going to be okay. As long as a couple people are set for it, I should say. All right, let's go see what TFOs are popping. Okay, never mind. That was quick. I did not think it was going to be that quick because usually DSCs are running everything. What am I bringing in on this one? I don't even know. You're awesome, not home. Oh, I went into Elite. I went into Elite. I didn't need to go into Elite, but that's okay. I'm already set for Elites. I'm just saying I was going to go on Advance, and that way others could just randomly queue in. But apparently I left it on Elite and was not paying attention. I just clicked the button. So, yeah. Oh, I don't know if I actually finished this today or not. I think I need to do this still. I do. I need to finish this today. Because I skipped a day this week. So I do need to do this at some point. But, I mean, that's like 2 quick things. But I skipped a day this week. Your kid for Elite? Sweet. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go see who space bars us harder. I don't know if y'all participated in it or not. It's fine if you didn't. There was a promo box sale this weekend. I grabbed about 20 of them, and I luckily did pop me a promo ship, which means now my promo ship for the event campaign is going to be a little bit easier to choose from. I did end up choosing the Connie 3, and we did get the wonderful bioelectrical wave capacitor console. So I I won't be picking that ship for this character on the event campaign. I don't know what ship I'm going to grab. I might grab another Breen. I'm not sure. There's a couple of them I could choose from, but I'm not. For now, I'm very happy I got this one. Oh, hey, I like this. I like this TFO. Zinketti front. Grab bombs, deliver bombs. Do bomb stuff. I can't get a promo ship to save my life. Have you been doing your event campaign, Wolfpuck? I mean, that's going to be your best way to get it. I literally was just like, I got an idea. Let me grab it while it's on sale. Of course, it's not going to load because I'm in a TFO. But I was like, let me grab it while it's on sale. And I think I only dropped like $10 on there, or however many it was that lets you buy like a total of 20 packs. So I must have been close to already getting a promo ship. Is the only way I could, discuss it as far as like my luck was concerned. And I was like, all right, let me just drop $10 on here, and it worked out pretty good. So makes my event campaign choice a little bit easier this year. Pew. Where is the ship that's keeping it alive? I swear it died. It did. Okay. I just want the bomb. Give me the bomb. Give me bombs so I can go drop it off and blow up the station or something. Grab all this, wrap it up, fire a bunch of maelstroms that are totally not broken right now. They're fine. They're working as intended, Cryptic. They are working as intended. You hear me? I'm just kidding. I know there's bad things about the micro missile launcher and maelstroms. But I still like it. I'm allowed to like it. You won a lockbox ship this week. Unfortunately, it was a Mirror Universe Deep Space Science vessel. Oh, did you get it? Wait, you got a tier 5? I thought you said an infinity. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I got it. I'm half-assed paying attention. That was my fault. You got a promo T6 Infinity box on a Christmas giveaway. Very nice. Yeah, I see a lot of people say that they find their luck to be better when they do the like the free key giveaways and the promo ships and all that stuff. I'm just gonna launch this bomb. No, I'm not. I gotta get out of combat. I don't want to be right there. God, this battleship is like super tanky. Like nothing is hitting it at all. What is going on with this thing? Are my traits stuff? Did they load up? Yeah, they did. Okay. It's just like nothing. But there's nothing like healing it or keeping it alive. It's just a beastie boy. All right. Other than one of the sea store ships for a Romulan vessel, I don't really know what I'll do with the rest of the PC event campaign rewards. Yeah, it is a little overwhelming if you're not really sure what you're going to be building or what characters you want to put what ships on. Like, it's great that we get all these rewards, and I'm very happy about that. But sometimes it's like, okay, what, like, while I have quite a few options to choose from, what do I pick? What's going to be my immediate pick right then and there? And I get that. I get that for a lot of people. I do the same thing. That's why I was kind of glad that I got the promo drop that I did, because I almost was going to go for the Connie 3 this year on this character. And now I don't have to. But I understand exactly where you're coming from. I get it. Oh, we already blew that one up. Let's go to this one. Can we launch it before we get in combat? Nope. 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 We sure can't, but that's okay. Drop my wave of doom at you guys. I love that wave. That wave that did absolutely nothing to them. Okay, fine. I know what will do something to you all at some point. Are we close enough? We're close enough. Yep, get rid of you, and not get rid of you. All right, that's fine. I'm also trying to pick ships I don't have on the console side. Oh, that's right. I forget you play on both platforms. I did forget about that. I'll be honest with you. I have not. Well, I mean, I think I said this last week when we did the Xbox stream for about the first 2 hours of stream. I did not touch my event campaign at all on console because I just can't be bothered. Oh no, we fell. We did. Boo. Boo. It's okay. The pug life. That's what happens. I don't know if anybody else was running bombs or not. Probably not. I'm assuming not, but that's all right. We get what we get. All right. Does anybody want to group up? Anybody at all? If not, I'm just going to keep going because we're going to wait. We're going to wait and give it a few and then. Oh, it is use it. Oh, yeah. Run with you. Let me add you on here as well. We ran the other day on, weren't we on Wolf's stream or somebody's stream, actually? I can't remember whose stream we were on, but I remember we were over here on Jozana the other day. You're clearing the bases for bombing runs? Okay, so you were in there with me then, Bacon. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'm guessing then you and I were definitely clearing them. I'm assuming that the star base was not. Yeah, that's okay. It happens. It's hard to do that one if you're not really coordinated. Bacon, I'm gonna pull you in here if you want to join us. You don't have to accept that, but if you want to, that way we can just be all coordinated and run together. Oh, I like this team already. 3 science officers are gonna walk into a TFO, and that's the start of a joke. I don't know how it ends. And an engineer shows up and outdoes us all. There's the end of the joke. All right, we got room for 2 more. We got room for 2 more if 2 people want to join us. Exy, you're elite capable, right? I already know that Bacon is. But you're elite capable, correct? If I remember. I just want to know for difficulty's sake purposes. You don't have to push millions and billions of DPS. I just want to know if you're more comfortable in elite or in an advanced, because it's going to be based off whatever the group comp is. I see who else is on right now. Who do we got? Well, we got quite a few of you on. Joshua, Sarah. I'm gonna just call you guys out on stream. I'm calling you out because I see you on the friends list. Nasaru, any of you guys would like to join TFOs? Let us know. If not, that's okay. Or anybody outside of STO that's just on stream and wants to load up, you're more than welcome to. If not, we'll random queue and pick up two randoms. And then, like I said, we'll do this for about probably about 30, 40 minutes, and then we'll do Arena of Sompek. And we'll go have fun running around in circles and killing things mercilessly. You can in a short. Okay, no worries. No worries at all. I'm actually playing around with a couple new ground items myself for this Sompek run tonight. I want to see how they pan out. Because what I was doing before, I was running like Bowel and Agony Field Generator, kind of room AoE holding the room down. But I've actually come to find out that I'm liking Collective Will and Anti-Proton Leash a lot. And I kind of interchanged these two as far as the 2 that I was running outside my Ryzen kits. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Unfortunately, I have to head to work in a few minutes. Well, stranger, I appreciate you just being here and stopping by and saying hello. Phantom Gamer, what's going on, bud? How are you? Good to see you. Are you not working tonight? Oh, I guess not. I guess you are off tonight. Elite, advanced, fine, whatever. Just here for moral support. You have a gun. Will travel. Yes. Okay, that's fine. We'll just random queue it. And then we'll just go from there. We'll go into an elite. We'll bring us 3 into an elite. I hope you guys are there. I'm clicking buttons. And then we'll go and pew-pew all the things to be pew-pewed. Or we will run across other great players in the game who queue for I can speak, who queue for infected, and will just come and spacebar it hard and knock us all out. Wait, is Cheops in here? Look for him. If he is, we can just smile and wave at the Borg. I don't know if he's in, I meant in the TFO. I don't even know if he's in stream, but if you see him in the TFO, just smile and wave at the Borg. Just tell him, have a good night. You're done. Oh, I only have 2 charges built. Oh, yeah, because we just did a TFO. Duh. It's like, why is it only 2 charges? All right, scanning the nanite probe. Can you move any slower? There we go. I was about to say, oh, wow. Did you see that lag? It shot me across the screen. That was great. Yay, infected is doing infected things and working as intended. That was fantastic. I swear, this TFO has been, like, busted lately. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know what's causing it. I think some people have theorized that it's, like, a fleet power network array and whatnot. I've actually taken it off of this build, and I still get these, like, really bad lag spikes and everything. So I'm not... I mean, like, I know that a lot of people run it, so me taking it off may or may not affect anything. But either way... Hey, speaking of Cheops, did I summon you? Yay! I'm getting Sigma stratagem. Is that what it is? Is it the Sigma, like, causing all this, like, chaotic lag? I mean, I think I kind of saw the animation for it, but I don't know what's been happening with it. It's just been really off the wall. It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. How can I get to 40 and 50 in 4 hours? Is it okay to do it? Well, yes, you can. How are you? Is it... I forgot how to pronounce your name. I'm just going to go with Productions. I can't remember how to pronounce your name. You're going to have to walk me through that. But, yes, it is very possible to go from... okay, LV. I will take that. LV, it is very possible to go to 40, 50 in about 10 minutes if you really wanted to. Well, okay, maybe 15 minutes if you really wanted to. And... depending on where you're at with your character, depends on the difficulty of patrols that you could run. If you wanted to, you could go from 40 to 50 in an advanced patrol or elite patrol in no time at all. Again, it depends on where your ship build is and how comfortable you are doing that. That would be the fastest way if you are trying to go from 40 to 50. I'm not sure your reasoning from going to 40 to 50, if it's just so that you can start doing your reputations and stuff, that's okay. For the last event, for... Oh, okay. I mean, it's not by a level basis. Well, I guess it kind of is sort of by character basis. But if you have another character that's already level 50 plus, if you've already done 9 out of 10, just log on that character and go do it. Unless you're trying to get the stuff on that character. Is that what you're trying to do? Is that why, like, I guess you want the specialization point and everything, right? But I mean, like, yeah. Yeah, funny lag spikes in that run. Sorry, last team up. No worries, big. Yeah, it was bad. That was a bad run. That was a horrible run for me. I got zoomed at the beginning. I don't know what happened. You only have this character. Okay. All right. So let me get Bacon in here, and then I'm gonna walk you through the best way to level yourself up in that allotted time window that you're giving yourself. Since that's your only character and you probably don't have a lot of reclaimable stuff, depending on how far you built, your best option would be to go into patrols and run the Age of Discovery, Rescue and Search, run the 9th rule, Klingon Civil War, Trouble Over Terra. You run those patrols on advanced difficulty. I would not recommend going to elite just because you do not have the gear to probably sustain elite at level 40. But if you run those on advanced, you will get from 40 to 50 in no time at all. You will get it done in less than 4 hours. And you should be okay doing that, just so that, since that is your only character and for that purpose right there. And you'll be okay doing that, because you can go 40 to 50 and then you can, do your event campaign on that only character, right? And then you can go back to doing story mode or whatever else you're doing. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the other one, too. Argala is also another one. The other patrol is Wanted Argala. But pick between those 4 patrols and cycle them out, and then you're good to go. Mr. Cookie Monster, you are here. Okay. Is this your character? Are you the one that's standing in front of me, or do I have you on my friends list? I don't know if I have you on my friends list or not. There'll be a big thunderstorm coming at 11. It's so funny. We just got hit with a thunderstorm before I went live. I almost wasn't sure if I was going to do it. Ponderman, no, do it on elite. It's super easy. Listen, if you have multiple characters and you got enough gear and stuff, I do recommend doing it on elite because the scaling is fine. But if you are a single character that doesn't have a lot of stuff, I don't recommend elite. But you could try elite, see how you fare. But I just to be on the safe side, doing advanced, you should be okay. Well, hello. Somebody already is coming to say hi to the chat. She is awake, and she's not supposed to be awake. She was supposed to be napping. Hi, Tex. You want to look up and say hi? Nope. She's turning away. I've already embarrassed her. She said, nope, never mind. I'm going back to sleep. She'll come back. Yeah, Matt, thunderstorms in the mid-Atlantic USA. That was about 2 hours ago. Yep, that's what hit us. We got hit hammered. Okay, I got you. First, yeah, there we go. And then Cookie Monster, I'm just going to add you as a friend so I know who you are for the future. You can always just remove me or whatever. But that way, if we group up at any time, let me see. I know who you are. And I'm going to put XC there. All right, there we go. I always put notes next to y'all's names just in case I know, though, I don't have to spend 10 hours looking for anybody else. Okay. Anybody else want to join us? We have room for 1. Cookie Monster, what is your what are you feeling like? Are you advanced, elite, capable? It does not hurt my feelings either way. You let me know what you're up for, and we'll go about it that way. The USS Resolution. Your build's all elite. Okay. All right. So yeah, we have room for 1 more then. 1 more, and then we'll just go in and we'll run this for a few, and then we'll go into Arena of Sompeks. LV, what about TFOs? So we are going to be running random TFOs right now. Unfortunately, you would not be able to join us until you hit 50. But if you want to run TFOs when you hit 50, we will gladly take you along. At least where we're going into the elite queues. It'd be a good way to get you some marks too early on. Okay, Joshua, I swear I just saw you on. You like disappear from me? Wait a second. Okay, now you're back on. I see you. Invite to team. All right, sweet. There we go. We got a 5-man team. But LV, like I said, run those patrols. You'll definitely hit your level goal before that time comes in, before those thunderstorms. And if you're struggling at any point before that happens, maybe we can kind of power level you somehow. I think you can still power level in this game. All right. Is everybody set? Is everybody ready? I know Joshua just joined us. Mr. Cookie Monster, you just joined us, so you guys should be okay. Bacon and XU already. Where we're going, we don't need roads. That's damn right. I love it. Eric Hawk, welcome in. Good to see you. That is a great Back to the Future reference. I love it. Where we're going, we don't need roads. We're going to go 88 miles per hour. I feel like we're going way faster than that in space, right? Like, we're going way faster than that. All right, let's go get some randoms in. So we're going way faster in space. We should have gone back in time like multiple times at that point. The DeLorean is a lie. We'll need some popcorn instead, yes. Taking a fresh level 50 into an elite queue is diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. But here's the thing, right? They could just cloak up or hide back a little bit. We wipe everything. We just mark boost them at that point. We literally could just give them all the different mark boxes. They'd be set for a while. No bloody A, no bloody B, C, or D. Yes. Absolutely. Okay, so I can pilot. I promise y'all. Pew pew. I don't know why. It's like this. Well, it feels to me like something's very sluggish. Or just not reacting right today. Know what it is. 1.21 gigawatts of something. I do like that there is a trait in the game that is literally, you know, it's really cool to see that one of the developers have such a tie-in with Back to the Future, because not only do we have the hoverboards in game, but like there's the trait 1.21 gigawatts, right? There is so many like cool references in this game. Now, if only we could get a crossover. If we could get an actual crossover in this game, I think it'd be fantastic. Something. Give us some kind of sci-fi crossover, or I don't know. Dr. Brown said it weirder than that. Oh, he said gigawatts. Yeah. I don't know, Jericho. Could it be a Mandela effect? Are we all remembering things differently? Oh, wait. Hold on. I've got a weird topic for y'all. I do. I've been thinking about this stuff lately. I'm not one of those weird conspiracy nut peoples, but I have been seeing this all over the internet, and I don't know what to think about it, because I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? So I'm sure many of us know what the CERN project is, right? Like, we know what CERN is, and it just shut down and everything. But have you all been seeing these weird videos about like time changing and all this other funky stuff since CERN got shut down and whatnot? Like, it's weird. I don't know what to think about it. I'm like, I haven't felt the days getting slower or anything. It feels like time is just passing as normal, but some people are saying some weird stuff. Yeah, exactly. They say the days are longer. Some people are saying like, I saw this one video the other night. It was really weird. Somebody said something about they saw weird figures out the sides of their eyes that they never seen before and stuff. I'm like, y'all need to give me, first off, whatever you're on. Like, I want that trip. Secondly, like, I don't know how I feel about this stuff. So I'm curious how much, how crazy this whole, I don't know if it's a conspiracy or what, but how far it's like reaching. Some people say gnomes live in their underwear. Joy, oh no, it's Sun's fault. Wait, that's not a thing? I don't have anything to admit to y'all. I never believed that. Ever. Well, I'm not one of those people who's going to discount anybody for whatever they believe in whatsoever. You're allowed to believe what you want. But there are some things where even I have to draw the line and go, is there something else going on? Is there something else that's like going through your head that we just aren't aware of? If so, can you share with the rest of the class, please? Did you bring enough? But then again, sometimes, people do come up with some crazy ideas and they end up being correct. So, I don't discount anything. I'm just kind of like, all right, we'll see what comes about it. Conspiracy theory is just media speak for spoiler alert. Yeah, that could be one way of looking at it. I mean, if you really think about some of the quote unquote conspiracy theories out there, as far as like the ones we know, like Watergate and whatnot, that ended up being true. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that being the case. I'm not saying every conspiracy theory is that way, but there have been some in the past where it was like, spoiler, this was real. Old people used to say that time goes by faster as you get older. Maybe that's true. Time speeding up. Well, so I guess what's happening right now, and I don't know, like I said, I don't give it too much attention. I view a lot of videos and stuff online as just, entertainment purposes or whatever. And I don't take anything until it's factually in front of me and I go, oh my God, this is really happening, right? But I do find things interesting. So when I look at this stuff that's going on with the whole CERN situation, it's very interesting because people are like, time is slowing or appears to be slowing down to them. The days feel like they're getting longer to them. To me, I haven't put much stock into it because to me, I feel like 24 hours in a day is the same 24. Like right now, we're coming up on 9 o'clock. I feel like I've been streaming for an hour. I don't feel like it's been a slow hour. I don't feel like it's been a fast hour. I just feel like it's been an hour. So I don't know. Maybe time hits other people differently. I'm not sure. I think that with the higher levels of global communication, people with mental illnesses are more easily able to find each other and share their experiences and think some weird conspiracy is happening when that's simply not the case. I don't know if that's a fair thing to say though, Jericho, because like some things can be viewed as a potential mental illness or instability, right? But it depends on how some people view certain things as well, right? Because some of our geniuses in the history had things that people used to consider a mental illness. Einstein was autistic, and people used to say that was a mental illness, but yeah, he's a genius. So I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily a fair aspect to put out on that one. When things get weird, consult your local conspiracy theorists. Yeah, I tell you what, if all this stuff starts coming to fruition, I may start putting more stock into it. I'm going to be like, all right, listen, when I woke up today at 6 a.m. to take my dog out and everything else, I felt like we were out there for 45 minutes and we came back in and it was 6:05. I'm going to start being like, what the hell's happening here? But until that happens, and, I'm not going to really think much on it. Radioactive cornflakes was a conspiracy that got you? Okay, I'm not familiar with that one. I've never heard it. Please enlighten us, Ponderman. What the hell was radioactive cornflakes? I've never heard that. Again, I don't put much stock into these things, so I'm always open to learning stuff. It's relative. I don't pay attention anymore since the rise of flat earthers. The rise of flat earthers. Again, you're allowed to believe what you're allowed to believe. Me, I know that the earth is round. That's just me where I'm coming from. I'm not trying to discount anybody who believes the earth is flat, but let's be real, folks. There's enough evidence to show otherwise, but if you believe the earth is flat, that's fine. I'm not going to knock your belief. Yes, there is still an alarming amount of people that are convinced that it is flat. And I always sit there and think, well, why has nobody gone and pissed off the edge of the world and recorded it yet? That's all I want to know. Why has that not happened yet? The simple fact is we understand about as much about the fabric of reality as ants understand about ours. We could be altering things by blowing out overly powerful magnets. Yes, that is true. It is very true. That's actually kind of what got me interested in even paying attention to this stuff, just a small fraction of it, because we are messing with things that we might not be really able to understand yet. Yeah, everybody did fantastic on that run. I was more or less just kind of like blindly piloting around, but Joshua McCurry coming in and sweeping that up. Yeah, everybody did good. Very good job. All right, let's go into another one. So yeah, who knows? We probably are messing with stuff we probably shouldn't be messing with, or maybe we should be messing with it. We just don't have the understanding of it yet. So who knows? Who knows? What was it that Doctor Strange said? When you tend to mess with time, time tends to mess with you back. It's kind of a truth to that, right? We're messing with things we don't understand, and who knows? But you know, that's how good things get discovered. And Cookie Monster, what are you flying? I didn't get to see what ship you were in. Also, mean you have the same. Oh yeah, this is my Kelvin theme tune for sure. I love my Kelvin theme tune. Donberg, time to take your blood pressure. Yes, go take care of that. We'll be here. Oh yeah, ground. Wait, spiders on the heads. Don't get spootered on this one. I mean, you can, but you know, don't. Oh yeah, the Einstein. Oh yeah, the Destroyer. Yeah. That's a good ship. That's a fun ship to play. The Tuskegee syphilis trials were just a conspiracy theory as well. Yes, exactly. Other continent. Exactly. I think as scary as some things can be, whether you're exploring, you're doing it for science purposes, whatever your reasoning is for it. The unknown can result in very good things, and it could also be very bad, very scary. So it works both ways. Where's that Alachi device? There it is. Boop, 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 boop. All right. I need to speak with you in damage control. Of course you do. Because reasons. How many of y'all got to watch the spacewalk on, I believe it was Friday morning. It might have been Thursday. But how many of y'all got to see that with NASA this last week? I mean, it wasn't like super, you know, special or anything, but it's kind of cool. It was just fun to watch it. Pew, 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 pew. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. I might have to change that up a little bit. We'll see. We'll see how it does in Sompek. I'm looking at the parts. Definitely kind of. I might go chain lightning anti-proton leash, or I might keep collective will and go chain lightning. I'm not sure which way I want to go about it. I'm trying to build a fast electric kit build, but I don't know which way I like this. While we have all of our summer kit stuff on as well, some of these don't really overlap very well. In the 1940s and 50s, MIT and Harvard gave radioactive food to developmentally disabled boys in Massachusetts. And they were radioactive cornflakes? Like that's what they gave them? That's crazy. Did any of them get powers at all? Or do anything like that? What just happened here? Oh. Luna Cali! Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? Good to see you. I was lurking for quite some time in there. You have a fun time? Did you get your Discord and stuff figured out? Folks, if you have not visited Luna Cali, which one shout out went through, but, you know. Did that one not go through? It did not. Anyways, that shout out went through. Did it? Yeah, there you go. Go give Luna Cali a follow. She's probably the better half of me, and you know, gets away with more things than I can definitely get away with. But I hope you had a fantastic stream. Y'all look like you were having some fun. I don't know if you were doing I don't know what you were doing. I'll be real, I don't play your game, so I don't know. I have to kind of just guess. You need a quick AFK. Okay, that's fine. We can take a few minutes, everybody. If you guys want to stretch your legs or whatever, you need to grab a drink. Go for it. Take your time. We'll take 5, everybody. Take 5. Take 5. We'll talk with Luna Callie. She joined us, and who waited in here with you? Who'd you bring along? Who is coming over to be corrupted by my madness over here? I named my new ship my favorite character I like and use her real middle name. Very cool, LV. What's your favorite character's name? Who'd you bring in? Oh, Donbrook, we can't bring that up, man. Listen, I've gotten pizza out of my system for... Oh, Sylvia Tilly. Nice. Tilly from Discovery. Very cool. Very, very cool. Tilly was one of the better characters on Discovery. I had a hard time with Discovery, but I enjoyed it. It was okay. It was not my favorite Star Trek, but it was okay. I love the Einstein class because it has the yeah. I love time travel stuff. Did you see the show I was talking about? Jericho, did I miss the show you were talking about? Hold on. I might. Oh, 11/22/63. Yes, I did see it on Netflix. I've seen. Okay, that show looks. I need to finish going through it. Actually, Luna and Callie and I are going to put that on our watch list. I saw the first maybe first episode of it, and I was like, what the hell is going on? This is cool as hell. Yes, so 11/22/63, we got to finish watching it. And I got to bring Luna Callie through it. But it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, no, Potterman, stop. Listen, YouTube, we are not doing pizza stream tonight. No pizza talk. I've already ate dinner. I don't want to, no pizza talk. We cannot do this. We are not turning this stream into a pizza stream again. I'm trying to take care of my physique here. I'm not trying to put more pizza pounds on, okay? It's so good. I've listened to the audiobook, bought a physical copy, and watched the series several times. It's so good. Damn. All right. Well, all right, Jericho. I will have to give that. I'll have to finish getting through that. You binged season 1 of Discovery and was depressed and angry for 3 days, not just for about 20 hours. So here's the thing. I tell people this all the time. I think season 1 was really rough with Discovery. By the time season 2 kind of ended, it seemed like it found its footing. And season 5 of Discovery is definitely the best that show would get. So I highly recommend that if you're just going to watch it for Star Trek purposes, fight through it. It is not for everybody. I understand that. But for me, I watched it because it's Star Trek and I wanted to see where that story went. I feel like by the time season 2 came around and found its footing, it got really on track where it needed to be. And I feel like that's kind of the same way with a lot of the Star Trek shows. TNG was that same way. Season 1's a hard watch. But once you get through season 1 onto season 2, TNG becomes really enjoyable. So you only watch Discovery season 1 too? Yep. What's everybody's favorite pizza? Damn it, Ponderman. Sarah. Pizza. No, I have Little Caesars on the mind. All right. I'm ignoring chat for 5 minutes. Well, I can't ignore chat for 5 minutes because I said we were taking a 5-minute break 4 minutes ago. So, we got about a minute before everybody gets back from their break or so. I didn't take a break, but no pizza. No pizza. Discovery taught me the proper lesson about toxicity of brand loyalty. That's fair. I can see that. We're just not escaping the pizza ever. It's never going to be escapade from here. All right, Big Commander is back and ready. I will wait for Exy, Joshua, Mr. Cookie. You all let me know when you're back and good to go, and we will continue on. Giltrom, welcome in. You like carrier builds? Yeah, thinking Focus Assault and TAC Officer is highly underrated to pulling down a boss. Yeah, it could be pretty good. I mean, I guess it depends on how you're building it. Yeah, I can see that. Welcome in. I'll have to give that a shot sometime. I do like carrier builds. You're ready always while conscious. Welcome. All right. So Xy's here, Bacon's here, so we just need Joshua and Mr. Cookie Monster. And then we'll queue up some more. And we'll run this about maybe 2 more times, and then we'll fire off Arena Sompek. Sylvia Catherine Tilley. Very nice. Yeah, that's true. You could get that buff to stack up. You're in the fleet. I don't even know how to say that fleet ship's name. I really don't. Ronadair? Is that the right way of saying that? What you think my what you think of my USS Kelvin build? Which let me see. What were you running on there? Let me see. I could pull it up. All right, go over here. Infected. Nope, you weren't on that one. You were on this one. Are you running the bowel anti-proton? Is that what you're running on there? I'm a pepperoni mushroom jalapeno kind of guy myself. Jeez. Don't tell anyone, but my favorite pet. You guys are just gonna bait me into reading chat off of pizza ingredients because I always read the chat. So I mean, like, am I gonna have to do a pizza stream one night? Like, I'm going to have to actually like set up a rig in the kitchen, and we're just gonna make pizza on stream one night. I'm just gonna take like the best chat suggestions, and we're gonna put it on a topping and everything. Is that what's gonna have to happen at this point? I relatively enjoyed the first JJ movie. Spraying my eyes, they rolled to the back of my head into dirt, and his thought beyond was mediocre but watchable. Okay. A spicy pizza stream sometime in the future. I don't know when, but I guess so. I love the Herald AP for the looks. Yeah. Oh yeah, y'all are gonna be able to get that tomorrow if you choose to, if you want to. 740 Zen for Herald anti-proton weapons. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think I will be personally buying them, but you know, if you want to. You're running Space Magic from Jones and Maelstrom Trifluorides. Yeah, Space Magic. I love me some JJ Trek for real, even into darkness. Like I said, me personally, I like Star Trek for what Star Trek is. I like all kinds of Star Trek. I'm very much into Don Brooke, I thought you added me before. I swear. Okay. Anyways, I like, I love all Star Trek. It doesn't matter what it is. There are Star Treks I dislike more than other ones, definitely, but I just like Star Trek. Stuffed crust or garlic pretzel crust? Oh man, garlic pretzel crust. That's an obvious one. You gotta go with the pretzel crust. As much as stuffed crust is good, you still gotta go with the pretzel crust. Oh, okay. Eric says, I'm the biggest pizza advocate here, and I'm avoiding talking about it. Yeah, like I said, it's like, I guess we're just gonna have to do a stream of that. Is Joshua still on Be Right Back? I haven't seen him say anything in chat yet. Or let me scroll up. I don't know if he had something else or said something. One character that I didn't have, I had Captain Spicy Pants. Did you make a character named Captain Spicy Pants? It's awesome. I said a little weird to see, but it's awesome. Wait, what was the name of that character's name? Meta. Okay, you ready? Cool. All right. Let's go queue into another one and continue the half pizza, half TFO, half Arena Sompek, half I don't know what we're doing stream. I guess it's a quarter. I went with 4 halves. It's a quarter. That's what I meant. Not a chance in Grethor am I buying this pack. Still waiting for the next 35% off bundle sale. That's, yeah. I don't see myself buying it. I don't see that. I like the action stylings the most, especially the cast. And they got the Kirk Bones magic again, in my opinion. They did. I love that they cast who they cast for the, the JJ Trek, I guess is what we'll call it. But I think I understand a little bit of both sides of that story, where there isn't a lot of story with JJ Trek, and then there's a lot more action, and I'm okay with that, because I think I kind of like there being some Star Trek that's just heavily action focused, and I like there being Star Trek that's very story driven. I like being able to dip into both pots whenever I want to. Oh, nice. Okay. I will go alpha, and well, okay. I feel like Joshua could probably, if you wanted to, you could just sweep up beta when that pops up. But y'all do whatever you want to do. It don't matter. As long as we got Alpha, Bravo, Gamma covered. And if you aren't a TAC officer, which is only only one of us, I guess science can do the satellites too. So science and TACs will do the satellites, because we only have one TAC officer. Usually you want TACs doing them, but it's okay. Engineers put a goofy shield up. It doesn't bother me none, but they do. And now I'm talking about pizza. Yes, I have. I've already eaten. You think about making an account called Captain Pizza Pants? Terrible. I'm going to start turning into Spencer over here. It's terrible. No, we don't need a Captain Pizza Pants. We don't need any of that stuff. I've always wanted more action in Star Trek. Yeah, and that's why I said, for me, I was kind of the same boat. I loved, okay, so I obviously, I feel like a lot of people probably do. I love the action that I got in the original Star Trek 2, Wrath of Khan. That was the most perfect space naval battle ever. Ever. Just strategic and awesome, and I loved it. 3 and 4, Search for Spock and whatnot. Like, it was okay. Like, it was great, and I got a lot of good storytelling, a lot of, just wasn't a lot of action in there. Final Frontier sucked. I don't care if you hate me for it or not. I hate Final Frontier. Undiscovered was amazing as well. I loved Undiscovered Country, I should say. I just got Undiscovered on the mind because of Undiscovered update on STO. First Contact was great, and then it got a little weird for me once Nemesis rolled around, and what the hell's the other one? I can't even think of it right now. Anyways, once those ones rolled around, I was kind of like, it was okay. Like, so JJ Trek kind of filled a void for me. I was kind of like, oh, action, starships, the captain and crew, like, this is great. So I love it. I do. I can shut my mind off and not have to worry about the Prime directives, because they didn't. They ignored it into darkness, so I didn't have to worry about it. There's 2 maps like this. One is super hard. The other not so much at all. Yeah, I think it's the Borg one, right? If I remember, is the more or less the rougher one. And if it's the yeah, these ones aren't too bad. I don't know why I hit my wave. I shot my wave off the way I didn't want to shoot it off, but it's okay. Yeah, and they captured the crew. Exactly. So that's what I say. Like, I like it for what it was. Oh my gosh, Spicy. What are we doing? We're not paying attention is what we're doing. It's okay. Go space magic. Generations was the worst Star Trek movie ever produced, and that included the JJ movie. Section 31 does not count in the list because I feel like Section 31 was just kind of like a shoehorned in thing. I'm not really sure what the reasoning was for that being made, because it didn't, to me, feel like it explored all the aspects that Section 31 should have explored, or could have explored rather. So it was a weird one for me. But yes, Generations is probably one of my least favorites, even though it has both Picard and Kirk in there. And it does have a very awesome... Oh my gosh, we are so gonna die. What is happening here? Why are we so squishy? What's going on? All right. So yes, I would have to kind of agree. I didn't like Generations all that much. Was not my absolute favorite of the bunch, but yes. Section 31 was weird. It was a weird one. I don't know what they were thinking, but hey, it's still Star Trek. To what degree you can call it Star Trek. We all good over there at Alpha? Yeah. we're chilling over here at Alpha. You know, I'm half-ass paying attention to the game and chat, so, you know, we're doing our best. Yeah, exactly, Jericho. Exactly. And Potimus says, I would have loved for them to make a Legacies Trek show with 7 of 9 as captain, unfortunately. Well, so I thought that was going to be the case with the end of Picard. Was I wrong? Was I wrong to believe that there was supposed to be a discussion about a Star Trek with the Titan, or I guess the Enterprise F? Was that not supposed to be the case, or did they change something? Pew. Section 31 is supposed to be a series, so it doesn't make sense with all trimmed down into a movie. You don't get connected. Yeah, that's what I said. It was a very odd choice for that. I think if Section 31 would have been a series and they explored more in depth of what, like, you know, what Section 31 was about, and like you said, give you time to kind of get used to the characters, have a lot more story than a condensed little mini movie, I guess. Yeah, it would have been fine, I think. Ooh, we got smacked on that one. All right, so that sucked. The way they did both Kirk and the D in that movie makes me furious. I actually, okay. Probably a controversial take on this one. I hate the Enterprise D. I hate it. I do. I think it is an ugly Enterprise. And I know for some people, they love the Enterprise D. It is a fat, ugly ship, and I don't like it. And I'm going to say it right now. I don't like the Enterprise D. I don't. I'm glad that thing sunk so we could get the Sovereign. I love the Enterprise D. I think that is a fantastic ship design. The fat D, you love the fat D, Jericho? Is that what you listen, nope. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I think it's an ugly ship. I like the sleekness. I like the design of the E. I think it was fantastic. The Sovereign just like hit all the right like vibes for me. But that big ass saucer section that the Galaxy class had with this skinny ass like hole did not do it for me. I was like, okay, listen, I get it. It's the next generation. You guys needed a new ship. I just aesthetically for me, it was not pleasing. But again, I respect those who you know like it. I get it, you know. But wasn't my Enterprise. Not my Enterprise. Of course, I'm also the one who's like, I love the Kelvin Enterprise because it looks like a freaking hot rod. So you know, my taste may be wildly different than most people, and I'm okay with that. You got B solo next round? Sounds good. All right. For me, it isn't about how I feel about the Galaxy as a dime. It's about the disrespect shown to the Star Trek hero ship. Okay, that's fair too. I can understand that. But it did have to end. To be fair, it had to end so we could get the Enterprise E. It just had to. I got a call from an admiral. They said they are demoting you from captain for some reason, probably unrelated to your spicy opinion. Yay, I get to be Lieutenant Commander Spicy Pants from now on. I love it. Rebranding of the channel, everybody. See me next week. I'll be Lieutenant Commander Spicy Pants. I don't want this responsibility. I like big in sales, and I cannot lie. I like them round and big, right? You know, that's the thing I gotta say that I do love so much about any kind of fandom. Really, no matter what fandom you belong to, they all change over the course of time. Star Wars, Star Trek, Dragon Ball, doesn't matter. Whatever fandom you belong to, right? That's the thing that I love about them. is everybody has a particular way they feel about a particular point in time in that fandom. And I think it's fantastic that we have that, as long as we're not like ripping each other's throats out about like who's right or who's wrong or who, who's a real fan and who's not. But I think it's just awesome because like that just shows like us as humanity have different things that we enjoy and it makes us all unique, you know? So it's kind of cool. I like it. Somewhere around 50 times light speed to reach the star. Oh yeah, somebody was talking about something along those lines earlier. I don't remember whose stream I were in. Somebody was saying something about how like one of the things that they thought was kind of odd about Star Trek in general is back in the TOS days, and I really had to think about it. In the TOS era days and even the early Star Trek movies, the only way to time travel was to basically like wrap yourself around the sun kind of situation, right? And then like somewhere in Star Trek, they just decided like time travel was like you just went through a vortex and you were there, So I thought that was kind of interesting. I never really thought about it that way. I was like, yeah, you're right. We went from having to go around the sun to just like, here, just go through this, and now you're in 1985. Oh my god, I can't get my forward arc on this ship. Oh no, Joshua's down. Let's go. Okay, he's back up. He's back up. Let's say we can go and jump over to B real quick. But you got back up in time before. Having a hero ship getting blown up by a Burrell because of a recycled visor plot and shield hacks is like a toddler riding on a placement with the Kran. Ouch. I've never really thought about it that way. Okay. That's one way to put it. It's still, like I said, to me, I think it had to happen one way or another. I think what it came down to was like TNG had ran its course, that the TNG crew was pretty much getting into the movie scene, right? So the series had ran its course, and I'm sure they had plans for another Enterprise to come about, and they had to find a way to get that Enterprise out there, whether or not that was like the best way to do it, right? I understand from that kind of mindset, but I think they had to work with what they had at the time and just say, you know what, we got to get rid of the D so we can get to the E. And once they did that, I think it worked out pretty good. We got some really cool stuff. So now here's a question: what's everybody's thoughts on the Enterprise F? We already know about the Enterprise G. We already know about the Enterprise F because of STO, but like, what about the Enterprise G that got rechristened, I should say? The Titan that became the G. I want to know how many people like the look of what we call the Connie 3 and STO. What are your thoughts on it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you think it's gross? Do you think it's awesome? I don't know how I feel about the design. I feel like it mixes a little bit of classic like retrofit Enterprise with a little bit of modernization. I thought it was kind of neat, but they better slow down on the letters if they're going to run out. Yeah, I mean, we've only made it to J. That leaves what, 17 letters in the alphabet still? we're okay. We got a little bit more to go. But I think they should sincerely do something with the Titan, or with the F or something. Because if we get to inevitably we should have to see what happens with the G, the H, and the I, because we know that the J comes out later on, right? So we got to see like what those ships are about at some point in Star Trek's timeline. Or maybe not. Maybe it'll all just be conceptual art. I don't know. I have no idea how that's going to go. I probably should have ran my all like carrier build on this one. I might switch my build out on the next run, even though we did fine. But I may switch out to my full carrier build because exotic is kind of tricking right now a little bit. I like the Enterprise D, but I really like the E and the F more so. Not sure about the G. Yeah, I like the E a lot. The Sovereign to me is just like, that's my TNG era Enterprise or hero ship. There's something about that design I really, really enjoy. And then obviously the Odyssey, right? The F or whatever is a fantastic ship. So I think so. Let me switch my loadout. Let me go up into space and switch. No, actually I'll do it here. Fine. Switch my loadout. There we go. All right, got my hangars set up. I don't think I can run focus assault. I don't even know if I have it unlocked on here. No, I'd have to get the training manual for this character. While I do have them elite bridge officer train, I think focused assault is an actual training manual. Pretty sure it is. Let me see. And then I gotta figure out where I would slot it. Let's see. Focused. Oh, no, wait. Is this something that... I don't think it's something that you can get that way. I think it's in my bank, actually. Hold on. There's Narada for tomorrow. Where is Focused Assault at? Yeah, right here. Okay, so let me see. I haven't trained him yet. Let me see where I'm going to slot it at. I'm going to put all 3 on my TAC officer so I can just kind of play around with the seating. I've never trained it on here. I don't typically use it, but let's see. Who's in that station? Oh, look, it's Sarah in that station. Yeah, we'll put Sarah. Yes, Sarah, this character is named after you. There's an Ori Gorna, a Wolf Gorn, a Great Gornholio, and then there's a Sarah because they're a cat, and it's you. All right, let's see. So Sarah's going to learn what? Focused Assault. I also have Distributed Targeting 1 on here that I need to train at some point. Wait. Focused Assault 1 starts here? Does it really? Oh, it does. Okay. We're going to learn that. We're going to learn that here. We're just going to learn all 3 ranks so I can just play around with the bridge officer seating and figure out if I can get it to run the way I want to. So right now I got Fire at Will 3, Torque Spread 2, Chemo Sight. I can't, well, I don't know if I want to get rid of Beta because of debuffs, so I don't know if I want to do that. I don't really want to bring Fire at Will down. Well, actually I might be able to because I am running. Okay, I could bring Fire at Will down only because of the fact that I'm running more torpedo heavy on this one than I am beam heavy. So I could bring fire. Okay, let's try this. We're going to try this as a goofy whatever. Oh, I didn't mean Fire at Will 2. I want to keep Beta on there. We'll do Fire at Will 1. We'll try Focused Assault 2. We'll just see how this pans out. I don't know how well it's going to do or not. But on the all carrier build, we'll see. So we'll see how well this does. We'll try this with the carrier build. We'll try, just because I'm running torpedoes the way I'm running them, is the only reason why I'll change it out like this. Oh no, this thing's running torpedoes. This thing is running 2 Quantum Maelstrom torpedoes with the micro missile array. So I am not taking off Chemo Sight at this point. And even if I took off Chemo Sight, I still couldn't put Focused Assault 1 on there. Yeah, we'll do an ISE run. We'll do an ISE run. When XE gets back from their bio, we'll queue up for ISE. Let me go up into space and adjust my quick bar. But we'll do an ISE. It'll be interesting to see how Focused Assault does with this. Because this is an all carrier build. This one is. Like, flat out the Hydra console, Swarmer Matrix, all hangar consoles. Yeah, this is FPNA, which will probably cause us to lag a little bit, just a heads up. But yeah, this is all carrier build. So, and I am running Valkyries on here. I do prefer them. Yes, and then we'll do Sompek. Yeah, it'll be Sompek after that. All right, you're back. All right, so let me adjust my hotbar. We're going to do an ISC real quick. We're going to do a parse with focused assault. We're going to see how we like it. Where's it at? Oh, and I got to put back on. Okay, so hold on. So what did I change out here? I put beam fire at will 1, which is only there for the 2 beams I have. And then we have... Where's focused assault at? There it is. All right, let me think of where I want to put this one. I might... Wait a second. Why are you on there? Let's do that. I think I want this one to trigger before those, or do I want it after on my spam bars? Let's see. That goes, that goes, that goes. Okay, yeah. I like that. All right, let's try that. Okay. Let me save my loadout before it goes to crap. I got all my hanger stuff. Yes. Okay. Skills, loadout, saves. Done. Let me see. Yeah. Are you running the Kelvin Vanity Shield on there too? Or is it just that I'm seeing it from my visual? Is that what I see? The Kelvin Vanity Shield on it? I like the colors of it. That is slick. I think you're running the Kelvin Vanity. I think I can only see it if you have it. I'm pretty sure. All right, everybody's back and ready to go. Let's parse an ISE run. Go do all the pew-pews. Break the game. Spam spacebar harder. I tell you what, we'll do this. So everybody can see it on screen at the same time. This is not to shame anybody whatsoever. Just go see what we end up parsing. We'll pull the parser up on screen. Unless, of course, you don't want your name on the screen, then I won't put it up there, but... I usually run it just because... Why is it not showing up? There it is. There we go. All right, we'll do an ISC run. This is for all the deeps. Go spam spacebar hard. Go make Chaos proud. Go make the world proud. Okay, let's just pretend like I clicked ISC. I did. All right. Let us go. Let us go in and fire everything before tomorrow. PaxFed, PaxFed. There we go. I've said your name correctly before. I always butcher it on a Monday because I'm terrible at pronouncing your name. How are you? Welcome in. But PaxFed, good to see you. Pew, 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 pew. Gauge the hydras there. Yeah, okay. I got all my spam bars set up, and then now I gotta just pay attention to my timers. Let's see if we can break 1 million or delete the game. That's it. That's it. We're breaking 1 million on this carrier builder. We're deleting the game. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna put my hopes in that because of the way that ISC has been lately. After some server stability fixes come along, then possibly I will put some stock into that. But still. I mean, you never know. We could surprise ourselves. We could be like, wow, we did it. GG, everybody. But I do want to see how well this pans out with Focused Assault, so we'll see. I'm hoping there's nothing I want to buy tomorrow. Save some money. Oh, well, you know, there's the Narada tomorrow. Hopefully you all have got infinity boxes or what. Oh my God. See, oh, look at that. Look at, yay. Oh yeah. This is going to be juicy. Look at the lag, bro. That is so good. Oh yeah. It's hitting. I mean, the lag is there, but I don't mind it. It's okay. Pew, pew, pew. All right, make sure that everything's over there. Done. Sweet. Move over this way. Go grab this generator. Wee, 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 wee. Ooh, my positioning was terrible on there. All right, grab this gateway. You know what? We're going to jump behind it, and we're going to do this. We're going to drop this plasma storm here, because I think I just dropped the grav wheel. And then we're going to come over here. Oh, yeah. Hey, pets, go. And my pets decided they didn't want to relaunch at all. Yeah, that was only a 400K run. That's okay, though. You actually got a 1.3 million run. All right, let me see what we did overall with it, though. Yeah, once ISC, whatever's going on with it, whether it's fleet power network array or whatever is causing it to be so laggy and like buggy and just terrible. Once that gets fixed, we will actually focus on like real parse runs. But right now, I don't put too much stock into it because I've had runs where they go super smooth and then runs where it's just it's terrible. I don't know what happened though. I feel like this is a recent development. All right, so let's see. Yeah, Elite Valkyries were outperforming everything as they should be. Interesting. And that's how you deal with the Borg Janeway style, yeah. I mean, like I said, and I put up really good numbers, so I mean, it's not even that's a non-factor. It's just the server is like given up on ISC. I think this is my theory. Okay, I'm gonna put this theory out there. Y'all let me know if I'm correct or not. I think there's a certain member in the community that is just pushing the boundaries of this game so far that they have recently broke 7 million DPS in an ISC run. And I think when they broke 7 million DPS, I think the game gave up at this point. I think what happened was they said, that's it, we're done, we're not calculating any more damage. They shut down at that point, and whatever remains of ISE is just that. So I just want to give a special thank you to that person who had broken 7 million damage and broke ISE. I blame them 100%. If you all agree with me, everybody blame Cheops, because that's exactly who did it. That's where I'm going with, and you can't tell me otherwise, okay? But congratulations, though, seriously, for breaking 7 million DPS. That is wild as hell. Have you tried ISC without any special attacks, just beams and torpedoes? Yes, I have. I've got several different builds. This one is just more or less like my theme carrier science build. This one I don't really try to push too much stuff with. I just try to make sure it's doing elite damage, that I'm not a detriment to the team. I have 2 characters that do push parsers. One of them just broke their all-time best ISC the other day. They hit 1.2 or 1.3 million. I don't know how long that parse is going to count for, though, because I don't know where the status of Maelstroms is going. But I am building a secondary torpedo boat to it. But these characters are just kind of like, hey, let's have fun with them. All right, we're going to do Arena Sompek, folks. It's time. It is time. So if you want to stay on the team, we already currently have 4. You're more than welcome to stay on the team. If you don't want to do Arena Sompek, that's fine. You don't have to do Arena Sompek. What we're going to do is take anybody who wants to do it. We are going for wave 100 at a time. Once we hit the first wave 100, we'll cycle out 4 new players. So, or however many new players, right? We do not have to keep the same people, and nobody has to be excluded, but we are going to go with what we have starting off, and then we're just going to add to the roster from there. So, Xe, if you want to join us, you're more than welcome to. Bacon, you're more than welcome to. And, of course, Mr. Cookie, if you want to stay, you are as well. And then we will fill in the last slot, and we'll do the first run. And then after that first run, I'm going to swap out four new people. And we're just going to keep rolling from there. And each arena of Sompek up to wave 100 hits about 45 minutes worth of time. So that being said, while we wait for Bacon Commander to switch tunes, I'm going to pick up a fifth, and then I'm going to go grab me some water real quick, and then we're going to do this run. You'll hit an arena? Okay. If someone drops, I can go on Vesta. Sarah, let me take Donbrook on this one, only because Donbrook doesn't get to stay up and play as long. I'm going to take Donbrook on this one, and then I'll bring you on the next one, Sarah, if you don't mind. Because Donbrook doesn't you typically get to run with us, so let me bring Donbrook on this run. And I'll bring Donbrook on this one, and he'll be a fifth. And that's just because I know Donbrook, you're usually you probably got maybe about an hour in you or so, if I remember correctly. So we'll bring you on this run. We'll get Bacon Commander on Emergency Bacon Holocrab. I love that. All right, we'll bring Bacon on this one, and then we'll bring Donbrook as well. All right, that's gonna be a 5-man team for the first arena. After this run, I'm gonna swap out all 4 of you for 4 other players who have not gone or want to give it a go. So, and then Sarah, you got first dibs on the next run. So Vesta, 45 minutes, whatever you got to do between that time, we'll pick you up on that next run. So you got first dibs on it. And then 3 other people can just think about where they want to slot into it. And if we don't pick up 3 new people, then we'll run other people's alts through it or something like that, right? So I'm going to take a quick 2 minutes, grab me some water, grab a drink, stretch my legs, and then we're going to go hit our first arena Sompek run. So if you guys want to take 2 to 3 minutes, go for it. All right. Hang out with Bob again until I make a new Be Right Back video, because that's coming soon.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. What has taken him so long? We are live on a Federation Space News Network. Do you know how hard it was to get this time slot? We're sandwiched between Cooking with Neelix and Klingon Opera Marathon. Captain Spicy Pants said he'd be right back.
Technically, Bob, we are just a Be Right Back screen. The Quadrant isn't exactly waiting with bated breath. Besides, Beatty the Spicy Pirate Spicy Pants finally caught up with him.
I don't care if he's battling a Class 5 plasma storm in his bathroom. I am a classically trained Romulan operative. I should be destabilizing governments, not covering for a guy who streams in his undergarments.
I told you we shouldn't have signed a syndication deal with a guy named after trousers. But no, you said, it's the new frontier of media, Diane. The kids will love it, Diane.
Shut up, Diane. And Tom, nobody cares about your blue-faced f***ing opinions.
Wow, xenophobic much, Bob? Starfleet HR is gonna have a field day with that one.
I'm not xenophobic. I hate everyone equally who isn't currently sitting in the anchor chair. Diane, back me up here. You've been staring at your console for 10 minutes. Are you scanning for his life signs? Tracking a subspace anomaly? What are you doing?
I'm playing Minesweeper, and you're ruining my focus.
I'm ruining your what? I'm trying to hold this entire broadcast together with duct tape and Romulan L. Oh, real mature, Diane. The Tal Shiar would take your hands for that. Fine. You know what? Fine. I'll do the news. I'm taking over.
Oh, this should be a disaster. Let me get my popcorn epitator pattern ready.
Good evening, Alpha Quadrant. I'm Bob, and this is Federation Space News Network. Top story tonight, a local Earth streamer known as Captain Spicy Pants has gone completely AWOL, presumably abducted by a rogue faction of incompetent Ferengi.
I'd pay Latinum to see that.
In other news, the replicator on deck 4 is still dispensing nothing but lukewarm Earl Grey tea and profound disappointment.
Actually, that's just Picard's leftover preset.
Engineers suspect a localized temporal malfunction, but I suspect it just hates us. Whatever. How much longer do we have to stall? My prosthetics are itching. Can someone please send a subspace distress signal? Or at least slide a joke under the door? We have 0 material left.
Just read the teleprompter, Bob.
The teleprompter just says pew pew lasers over and over again. Captain Spicy Pants, if you can hear this, please come back. My sanity is at 0%.
All right, Bob, you can stop yelling at me, folks. We are back. Welcome back from hanging out with Bob. He will have a new Be Right Back video in the near future. I just got to finish a couple of animations and we'll be good. All right, let's get ready to do some Arena. Sompek is all 5 of us here. We need Don Brook, Cookie Monster, Exy, and Bacon Commander. If we are ready, we are going to go into Arena Sompek. And if you don't know what to do, you've never been in Arena Sompek, it's basically just waves after waves after waves of enemies. Do your best to survive. The waves will continue as long as somebody is alive on the team. If you die, don't fret. You just respawn. And if you have the paradox corrector from, is it the Gamma agent? The Gamma recruit? Anyways, one of their recruit tunes, definitely attach that. Bring that in. It will help us out a lot. But otherwise, do your best. Survive what you can. Kill what you can. Have fun. Whatever way we make it to is whatever way we make it to. But I believe in us. I believe we can get to 100. In order for us to win fully, we have to be at wave 101. Only one person has to survive at all times. At all times. If all 5 of us die, Don Brook, it is the end of that run. So it does not matter if you fall, if you don't have the best ground gear, whatever, it does not matter. As long as one of us is always alive. Why does it have you in here twice? Right. You're on this one. Okay. Because I'm just going to queue us in from here. But I see you're here, Don Brook. I'm just going to wait for confirmation from the other 3, and then we will jump in here. And it's really, it's just a small circular room, Don Brook, that if you really just wanted to, you could just kind of just run around. And what I would suggest is using the ramps and stuff around the room. Just kind of use it as line of sight from enemies. And don't fret it, like, if you do get, downed or whatever. Just respawn when you can. There's not really, there's not really a right way to do Arena Sompek. It's just basically survival. That's all it is, survive. So bring, what you can and do what you can, but you don't have to stress it. No. Stick around, Cookie Monster. You're fine. You are fine. And if you are curious what the titles are that you get a bunch of them. There's a lot of titles you get in here. The final title that you're going to get is the one that I have on right now, which is the House Round 100 Victor. You'll get every 7 waves a different title, right? For however far you made it. There's also a title in here for Glorious, is the main one that you get for rank 100, and right? Yeah. Where's it at? I can't remember where it's at. Yeah, the Glorious right here. So this is the other title you get. It's called the Glorious. So you'll get all these different titles plus the Glorious. You'll also get this cool little dance emote as well. And it is a dance emote that you can use during the summer event or something. It is called Victory is Sompek. And basically you dance, and then boom, you get shocked by lightning and you fall to the ground. So you get that from, all we have to do is get to wave 22 for that one, which is weird. So that's what we're doing. You get all kinds of cool little nifty things. It's just basically a look at I did this thing in Star Trek Online and I can show it off. All right, so we got Cookie Monster and Donbrook. Now we just need Xe. Who else is missing? Bacon Commander. Yeah, Xe and Bacon Commander. Once I know y'all are here, we'll fire this up. I think Xe's here. I just saw them jump. Yeah, I saw you jump. All right, so all we need now is Bacon Commander, and we shall go into Arena of Sompek. And to be fair, I'm kind of testing something myself in this arena. If it doesn't prove to be advantageous at all, I will switch out. I'll find a spot that I can get out of combat real quick. But I am very curious to see if I like chaining enemies or if I just want to go back to my easy setup. But we'll see. All right, here we go, folks. Enjoy Arena of Sompek if you've never done it before. It is fun. If you've done it before, well, then you know. But be prepared. We got about 45 minutes ahead of us unless we epically fail at, like, wave 10. I don't know. You would just never know. Jump and crouch. You know what's funny about that, Xe, is back in the days of World of Warcraft, that's what exactly my raid clan used to do all the time. They would just jump for ready, and if they had to go be right back, they would crouch their characters. That was, and we knew what that meant. So that would you do? Did you used to play World of Warcraft, or any? I guess any kind of MMO that had a raid system like that. Because that was something that we literally used to do back in the day. So it's kind of neat. You got team combat modules, nice. I don't got much of that. No, you never played WoW. So it was a thing when we would do raids in World of Warcraft. If everybody was ready, you would just see a bunch of people bouncing around like this, right? And if you had to go be right back, you just crouch down like this. You just and you knew that if that character was crouched, they weren't there. All right, enjoy. Create chaos, kill all the enemies. Do what must be done. Wipe them out, all of them. Yeah, yeah. I was playing WoW at the time of Classic WoW, like original Classic WoW, not the re-release of Classic WoW, but I was playing WoW at the time of Leroy Jenkins and that raid. I wasn't a part of that raid, but I do remember when it took place, and I was like, wow, these guys are really onto something. But that was a meme that I got to live and enjoy. But basically, Donbrook, what you see happening right here is literally how the next 100 rounds go. But as each wave goes up, the enemies become stronger, the damage around the room. Oh, you will see hazards pop up. If you see red, think of it as red, you're dead. That's not always the case. You can probably stand in a lot of red stuff and be fine. But just think of it that way. If you see red, try to stay out of it. But otherwise, yeah. That's it. I get a feeling that none of this stuff for me. I might switch back over to battle and whatnot. I feel like seeing that you're running it as well, if we could just do absolute obelisk lockdown. But I'll see. I mean, like, Collective Will is really good. And so is the Anti-Proton Unleashed with the chained up dots. So we'll see. Yeah, the hazards too. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know, like I said, if you see red anywhere, just kind of do your best to avoid it if you can. Pew pew. It's time for the hazard round. Speaking of hazards, so all these right here that you're seeing kind of come up here in a second. They'll be unleashing devastating damage. Well, not really at this level, because what were we on? We're only on like wave 6, yeah, so not at this level. But they will get stronger as time goes on. Get out of that nonsense. Salt Vampire Stalker. Oh wait, am I I turned off my parser. Hold on. I turned it off. I don't know why. I just want to. I'm running it for myself. I'm not going to put it up on screen. I'm running it for myself because I want to see if I switch back or not. Oh, get off the screen, dummy. There we go. It's a good thing I caught that on stream too. Could you imagine if I was doing Arena of Sompek the whole time and that combat parse was up there the whole time? You all wouldn't be able to see nothing. Be like, turn it off. It's holding up okay so far. I need to bring out some pets. I need to bring that out. That's the other thing too, science officers. Make sure you are hitting your scientific amplitude every so often, just to help out with the hazard rounds and the healing. We can group heal each other. We have 3 of us that are science officers, so it does help. I'm not too mad about this setup so far. I want to see how it gets in the higher rounds. So far, this setup's working pretty good. But I still think I'm going to want room control as the waves get further along. We shall see. We're up to wave 12. You're running PBOE on spam bar. Yeah. That's what I said. I might reset at some point during like one of the downtimes. I'll go park myself in a corner. I have all my, well, not all, but I have a good majority of my kit modules with me. So I'll just probably end up having to swap out some things as the higher waves go along. But I wanted to test out Collective Will with my anti-proton leash while still running my Ryzen kits. Just so I could see how that works. And if I really just wanted to, I'd just switch over to my my K-Perf ×5 freaking Ryzen kit that doesn't require the summer modules, and I'll run all 5 different things at that point. But it's more or less just a good time for me to kind of just see what works or which way I like it. I think I have Hive Mind on. I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I do. I got my Hive Mind. How many stacks of Hive Mind do we have? I have not even checked. We have 4. So only one person is not running Hive Mind right now. Which is good. I mean, it's fine. If you don't have Hive Mind, you don't have it. I'm just saying it's good that we have 4 stacks. So, it's definitely helpful in group combat. It's free buff damage. Where are my targs at? Did they die? They might have died. $16. Only 6 more ranks, and then like those that don't have the dance at least get the dance, right? So that's good. It's nice because these first I don't know 30 to 40 waves, they're really not bad at all. And to be fair, with a good like group and team and coordination, like none of the waves really are that bad. Once you get up into the like 80s and 90s and 100s, it really kind of pushes you a little bit, as it should, but they're not bad. I like that it's pretty accessible for most players on this game. And I think that's I'm honestly thinking that's why they changed. I bet you that's why the dance is at only rank 22. It's because, you know, a lot of people are just going to want the dance, and they're probably not going to care about, you know, titles and stuff. They just, okay, whatever. I got the cool emote. I picked it up today, but it's hard to decide. Not sure if I slotted it. It's good for like these scenarios right here. I do like having hive mind in these scenarios. Because if we all 5 were running it, the buff is quite noticeable. But it also depends on what the content is that you're doing, right? If you're broken away from your team and you're doing some of the other TFOs, you can actually kind of notice that like hive mind isn't always the best in slot there. So, but I still think it's worth having. I don't think I take it off most of the time. Okay. After the next round, I think I'm gonna go hide for a second just to swap out kit modules. Or yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can get out of combat long enough over here. All right, let's go and put on. Let's put on. Hold on. What do I want to do? Let's go agony, and let's go room control for a little bit. Where's my sentries at? Where the hell are my sentries at? Oh my god, did I put them in the bank? No, they're right there. All right. So we're going to do some room control on this run. I'm actually going to take them off my spam so I can drop them when I want to. Yeah. Actually, I don't mind spamming. Yeah, I do. Okay. All right, there we go. Now we're going to set up some room control, I think. Just because I got to see what I wanted for the first 20 waves or so. And now I can do this. Hive minus slotted. Nice, yeah. You will notice a significant, like, 50%. I think it's 10% per each player, so. And everything else is on spam bar. Fantastic. Look at that. We got sentries for days now. Now we're going to be locking down this whole room. I like it. This will probably be like the best section to be at because everything can just come out at that point, and then all the obelisk will just nuke everything. And then I will be dropping this. Agony Field Generator is great for this as well if you have it, because you can see the red dots on the map, and you'll just know when to drop it on your mini map, and so you can start hitting them before they even come out or whatever. There's so many obelisks. I like this. I like this. This is what I like to see. A whole bunch of obelisk and just room control. That's really what this comes down to. It's just room control. If you control the room, control the fight, you win. Very nice, very nice. 25. So that means most everybody, well, I mean, like, unless you had it before, but most everybody has the dance now. So we're good. You got the dance. You can show it off afterwards. I want to see tons of people getting electrocuted and having a good time with it. Ground area defense, yeah. I always look at this like a good tower defense kind of map. If you really think about it in that aspect, right? It's kind of like a very good tower defense. You can just sit here and lock down the room, treat it like a tower defense game, and you'll be golden. Just as long as we're all not getting struck together by lightning, because that lightning hurts. I feel like with all the heals, this is a very solid. Even with those that have not been doing this, y'all are doing fantastic. It's like Dombrick, you're freaking doing great. So I wouldn't put any stresses on yourselves. Everybody's doing a good job. I believe in this group. This group will hit 100. The only reason we don't hit 100 is because Captain Spicy Pants messes up. That's literally it. And I will do my best not to let you all down. But there's so much good crowd control in here. Y'all are dropping heals like crazy. I think this group has it in the bag. Because we're already at 29. We're doing great. I'll wait for the next group to come through before I drop my agony, because there's just not a reason for me to drop it right now. All right, drop it here. Come out, come out, come out, wherever you are. Yeah. I love that agony field generator. It's like one of my favorite ground kits ever. And probably the Battle Obelisk, to be fair. I probably don't take these two off more than anything else. Like, I run a bunch of different kits, but, like, I think I'm more or less always running these two as often as I can. Yay! Oh, no, lightning! Ow! No, damn it, Spicy. Sorry, I ran that into somebody over there. That was my fault. I literally ran that into you. Bad, Spicy. I'm gonna... You know what? I wonder... I'm gonna run this like I did with Wolf Grey. I'm actually gonna put these up here. No, I'm not. Hold on. Nope. I'm gonna wait. Watch out, lightning, lightning, lightning! Oh, wow! That was like some of the most clutch running I've ever seen there. I don't know how you avoided every bit of that lightning blast, but you did. Good on you. There we go. We're gonna set these up here, and then we're gonna run our generator in the middle. We're just gonna run ramp to ramp at that point. But I feel like since we have high and low covered now, and then we'll keep this rolling. Put our lightning out. Come on, next group. 35. Good job, everybody. 35. Okay. How's the generators looking? Good, 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 good. Lightning. I don't know how I'm alive. I watched you. I watched you go through that lightning field, and I gotta say, you are one lucky captain, or you are the best piloting ground captain I've ever seen, because that was nuts. I don't know how you did it. I watched you do it, and I don't know how. Like, I saw 3 red circles in your direct path that every one of them should have hit you. And you were just like, not today. It was cool to see. I gotta give you credit. That was good. Yeah, some Matrix shit, right? That's it. We're in the Matrix. This is not real. The spoon is not real. It's the only explanation. Okay, I am curious to know this, simply because of obtainability. And what I mean is, like, we all know that we've had a very good year in STO as far as all the obtainable ships we've obtained this year, right? As far as the Cavort, the Gomtu, the Noble, and everything else. Now, this is our second lockbox ship this year. How many of you are either prepped and plan to get the Narada, or are just going to not get it simply because it is a lockbox ship and you can't be bothered with it? I'm very curious to know that, just from a statistical standpoint. Obviously I am getting it, but for purposes of me getting it is not your guys' purposes, content creation purposes. But I am curious overall, as a whole, how many people are getting an errata tomorrow? Or plan to get it? Or if not tomorrow, eventually get it, I should say. Just because it is a lockbox ship, so I'm very, curious where people stand on that. You don't even want the Narada. Okay, yeah, that's fair. If you don't want it, that's fine. If doesn't fit your play style or it's not a ship you want, that's completely fine too. I guess I'm just more or less asking to kind of get a feel for where people stand as a whole. If it's, because the numbers will tell when the Narada drops and how many people like obtain it through the lock boxes or buy it off the exchange or something like that. But like I said, Cryptic's done a very good job this year, especially with how many ships were made available to everybody. So I'm just, where do we stand on that one? I'm not getting it because I don't care about it. I also think it looks backwards. That's fair. I wouldn't mind the complete layout, but the looks and money value, hell no. Yep. MTB will not get because of lockbox fate and don't care to have it. See, and this is exactly why I'm asking y'all. Because one, I don't want to invalidate anybody's reasoning or anything like that. Your guys' opinions and stuff are completely 100% valid. You have every right to feel the way you do. I want to know from a statistical standpoint, because when that Narada drops and then like, I want Cryptic to kind of pay attention to the data and say like, if this is not a popular dropped ship, if the Infinity boxes aren't coming out and they're not, people aren't getting the Narada because they're not getting it, this needs to be a topic of discussion as far as either obtainability, pricing points, and stuff like that. I think this is something that needs to come to the table. Because I think what is shown, at least with the Cavort, the Noble, the Gomtu to a certain degree, I feel like the Gomtu was kind of a ball drop. I think that was the wrong dilithium sink. They probably should have done that with the Cavort. That's my personal opinion. I think the Cavort would have sold much better for dilithium sink purposes. But I think it's just, I want to know overall from the community standpoint as far as like where that line is drawn at. Personally, I don't like having a ship behind an RNG mechanic like that or shelling out tons of EC to buy it from someone else. I get the idea of the excitement of finding it in a box. They're just so rare that it's out of reach for newer players. Yeah, I think I'm also on that fence, and obviously I am in a position to where I can obtain these items, so my voice is not something that I want them to listen to in that aspect, which is why I ask you all. Because my voice comes from a voice of like, hey, I'm a content creator. I make money. I also put videos out to make money off of it. So my opinion does not matter in that aspect. What I care about is y'all's opinion, because at the end of the day, while I'm reviewing a ship and everything else, I don't even know how much I'm going to fly to Narada, to be fair. I really don't. But there being a big but there, they still need to pay attention to y'all. Y'all are what is the driving force of the game. You are the ones that make the decisions on what is a successful item or not at the end of the day. Because how many STO content creators are there out there that are like actually like putting out videos and stuff, right? There's only probably about 20 of us or so, give or take. I'm not talking about streamers. Streamers are different and if we add in the streamers, just the streamers only, right? Then that brings that number up to probably about 40, 50, somewhere in there. But at the end of the day, if let's just say, to be generous, there's 50 of us that do any kind of content creation all throughout of STO. Of that 50, there's about 9,950 players that they need to listen to. So that's kind of why I ask these questions. Is we only just provide that content to say, hey, this is what it is. If you want to grab it, if you want, this is the stats on it. This is how it flies. But we are not in a position, I don't believe we're in a position to sit there and say, yeah, go buy it. I don't think that's fair for us to do as content creators. Which, by the way, thank you all with that Zen video. The feedback on that has been great. And it was something I had a rough time putting together. But low interest has his lockbox ship. Yep. Is John here? And no further. Yes. Yes, John Luke. So yeah, that's why I say I think it's just something I always want to make sure that we discuss as far as like what, because at the end of the day, whether it's myself, whether it's Spencer, whether it's Stu, whether it's Nick, no matter what content creator you're watching, no matter who it is, I think at the end of the day, what I want Cryptic to look at is say, like, these guys are putting out the information they're putting out. It's good information. It's helpful, whatever the case is. But, like, we need to listen to our players that are the ones that are funding us. And if these things are just unreasonable and not obtainable from the average player for X, Y, and Z reasons, we need to make things more obtainable and yet still get paid at the same time for our work. And that's the conversation that I want them to have, is like, how do they get paid as developers and keep the game running? But also, how do you not charge to a point where nobody's going to really want to buy it? Like, where do you go from there? So. Wow, we're at 52. 52. Good job with all the healing and stuff too, everybody. Like, I've been seeing it. I've got my heals chart opened over here too. A lot of this, we've had a couple of fallen ones here and there, and it happens. I almost fell once or twice, so, but it does happen. Don't fret it. But I'm just saying, like, the overall, the survivability is really good. Really, really good. Like, for my ship in the bundle is 17,500 Zen. I'm not paying that. Yeah. I and that's another thing I did with my Zen guide, is I made it clear, like, if you do choose to purchase something, always wait for a sale if that's what you're going to do. Because I think even at a sale price, some things are kind of really expensive. They're a lot cheaper than buying it at 17,500. So I always make sure I kind of tack that in there. And again, I think some pricing options probably need to be explored to be a little bit more reasonable if this is the route they're going to continue to take. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do, but I don't know how long this model is going to be sustainable for. I mean, it's done good for 16 years somehow, right? Probably with a couple of like loans and stuff taken out from time to time, which is public knowledge. But either way, it's worked to this point. I just don't know if it's going to stay sustainable or not. I don't know. I do have a T6 Nvidia box stating, but yeah, not for that. That's fair. Yeah, I've been debating. I have actually 2 Infinity boxes. I've been debating on if I'm just going to open the one for the video and then save the other for another time, because I don't even know if I really want to open up 2. I guess it also depends on how good this trait and stuff really is in testing and whatnot. It really depends on that. And if it's really super performative to a point that I can justify getting another Narada for another character of mine, then yes, I probably would. But if it's like kind of one of those, it's not too terrible, it's not the greatest trait, I'm only going to run this on like Miracle Worker ships with exceeded rated limits, and I'm only going to build this on one tune, then I probably only will open the one and leave it at that. So I don't know. We'll see. My ship is the only premium ship of the bundle. Which ship are you aiming for there, LV? I'm trying. I mean, there's a lot of. I'm assuming it's an anniversary ship, right? 17,500. If I had to guess, the Mirror Wing Angle Strike Escort, is that the one? Because I could be wrong, but I'm thinking it's along those lines. If you're having to pay 17,500 at its base price, that's like an anniversary pack. And if you're only going for one premium ship, that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. How did that focus assault parts enough to intrigue you, or just man? I'd have to go back and look at it. That ISE run was kind of it was. I don't think that was a fair parse run. To be fair, that ISE run, I mean, like, some of it could be the fact that I'm streaming right now, and then of ISE being laggy, it could just be a factor of things. Like, so I don't think it was all that great. Oh, the Mirror Crossfield sign. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That comes from the 13th, right? Or 14th? Is it 14th or 13th? Where are my bundles at? Here I am, just playing around in bundles in here. Yeah, it's the 13th. Yeah. I see which ship you're going for. I knew I had it. I just didn't know which bundle it was in. Yeah. Wait for that to go on sale. I think it drops down to 10,000. I know it's like, again, it's still $100. I think it could go. I think I've seen it as low as maybe 96. I think at one point, but I think it goes down to 10,000. Either way, it bites. I get it. It's still $100 one way or another that you look at it. Yeah, because it's one of those scenarios that, like, unfortunately, I here's the thing. I hate this because, unfortunately, the only way you can get those ships is either through the event campaign as a premium choice for one character, or if you want it as an account unlock, you can only buy it from that bundle, and your best time to buy it from that bundle is during a sale. And it does bite, because it's like, damn, what do you do here? Oh, crap. No, Spicy, I knew better. And that was my fault. You know what? I'm picking myself up. We haven't had to use it yet. That was dumb of me. That was my fault. I'm gonna get rid of all these Borg. All right. Get out of the lightning. Get out of the lightning. Lagged out of a mission. Just hit X for today. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like I said. I will do another parse with it because I am a little bit intrigued by it, Philtron. I am. I think I can get, if I can get a good non-lag parse with it, I will get back to you on that. And let you know for sure. But like, I just think right now with the way the server has been overall and whatever happened to ISC that it broke, it's hard to get good parses right now. And so I don't want to sit there and be like, yeah, this is not doing too good, because it could be doing good. But when my starts are just like, here, you lag from your entrance all the way across to the gateway because reasons, or like somebody pops Sigma, or fleet powered network array, and it just like eats up the whole server. I don't know. Right now, I don't want to give any final conclusion on that. So I just want to say that I am intrigued by it. I'm going to keep trying it, and hopefully I get a good run with it, and I'll let you know. On Christmas, I can get it for a premium token. Yep, exactly. That's what I mean. The premium token, it sucks that is the one way. Like, I'm happy that you're going to get that. I am. I'm happy you're going to get that. And it's a good ship. I like the Mirror Crossfield a lot. I like it for the trait, too. But it's a good ship, but it sucks you're only going to get it for one character. And I get that you have to do what you have to do. But I kind of wish, and this is what I'm thinking, is if a ship ends up in an anniversary bundle and is also in a premium end of the year campaign token, right? Honestly, I think that ship should be account unlock. That's just my thinking. I think it should be. Because basically you're working for the same ship all year long that you would purchase out of a bundle, you're still not getting the other ships. So why not get that mirror crossfield for your whole account? Like, I don't understand that. I think it's kind of an odd thing that you're going to burn your premium choice on one ship and it's not even account unlock. I had a Tholian Red Alert the other day that was almost unfinishable. What? Wait, a Tholian Red Alert? What, it just bounced you around that much or something? I only buy sea ships now. Yeah, I get that. I mean, again, you have to do what you have to do, right? You have to be able to, you know, make sure your bills are paid and put food on the table and everything else, and like pay for internet and on all that stuff. Like, I get that. Priorities, real life comes first. When a video game starts charging the price of basically buying a whole new game for a spaceship in the game, I don't know if I agree with that pricing point. Because you could essentially go buy a game on Steam or something for the price of a lot of these ships, right? So, I don't know. It's also in Mud's bundle. Yeah, it is also in there. But again, like, I feel like if it's an event campaign reward, right, that you have to use a premium token on, I feel like that's something that should just be account unlock at that point. Oh my god. No. I hate that I put the obelisk up there for lightning to strike it. I knew it was a lightning round and a hazard round, and I still dropped it like a turd. All right, there we go. Okay, we got that lightning away from that one. We're still on lightning and hazards. Let me get over here before that lightning strikes. Let me drop this one. There's no lightning. Oh, there's lightning, you son of a bitch. It's the worst on this round because, like, if you drop the lightning on your obelisk, they get nuked. All right. Oh yeah, I vanished so much I had to get a neck brace after. Oh no. And again, like I said, I get it. The game is doing good. It is. It's just struggling. I think there's a lot of things that are struggling with the game as far as, like, it's on an older engine and the servers are probably like, they really need to just give the hamsters some steroids at this point because they've been running these servers the way they have been for, like, you know, 16 years or whatever. Okay. All right. Sorry. I just got... No. No. That was the worst timing ever. I literally had a pop-up over... That was my fault. That was 100% my fault. All right. Well, we got to 60-something on that run. What did we get to? Damn it. That was my complete bad. The worst timing ever. I literally had a pop-up over here with high CPU usage because of something I was running. So I closed it out. And we got knocked. We got knocked out. So the hamsters are ripped. Yeah. All right. Well, that's okay. That's okay. We still did pretty good. At least everybody got to see how it's done, right? You got up to 60-something this run. We're going to swap out 4 other players that didn't get a chance to run it. And this is not going to be you know, the once-in-a-lifetime thing. We're going to keep running these in the future and whatnot. So we're going to swap out 4 new people. And if we don't get 4 new people, we will pick up... we'll just refill the roster from there. So, we got to 66 on that one, yeah. That was just, like, the worst timing, because I was standing there trying to close this out. I thought, okay, we're good for a second. I look up, all 4 of you are dead, and I'm like, oh, shit. And, of course, my paradox is down at that point, right? My paradox corrector is down. So I was like, I panicked. That was me. I'll take that one. Damn you, computer. All right. Well, Mr. Cookie Monster, thank you for joining us. I had a lot of fun. So like I said, I'm going to disband this team for right now. Of course, if we don't fill up everything, I will just re-invite whoever from there. We'll just leave the team. All right. So, Sarah, are you ready? Because you got first dibs. I don't know if you wanted to bring Vesta in or not. So like I said, we're going to try and get 4 new people. But if we don't get 4 new people, we only get 2 people. Then I'll pick up 2 of you who want to go again. Does not... yeah, you can't look away for a second in Sompek. Yeah. Fun, but need more heals. I honestly, I don't think it... like I said, part of that was just my own fault. Like, I wasn't paying attention. And I looked away for a second. You probably catch me on the VOD if you watch back the VOD. Like, I'm looking over at my other monitor because it popped up. At that time, I was like, son of a bitch. Okay, so we'll bring you in here. Don Brooke, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. Have a good night. At least, hey, you got the dance and you got quite a few titles. If you ever want to go back and finish it at rank 100, we can. I mean, like I said, it's going to be a multiple thing that happens, so don't fret about it. Um, 45 minutes. After more keen than me. I've ran this so far this last 2 weeks. I've ran this about 7 times, and I actually do enjoy it. It's just different from just doing ISEs day in, day out, or doing deep space encounters day in, day out. It's just something different, and it's kind of neat that, you know, you get stuff out of it. Because you get a lot of accolades from this, too. If you're missing certain enemy types or damage types or whatever, you get a lot of accolades, too. So it's kind of neat. All right, folks, so we have room for 3. Unless, Sarah, you want to bring a friend along, then we have room for 2. It's up to you. I don't care. You bring whoever. But we do have room for 3 for our next run. Joshua McCurry, I'll join. Let me finish the current DSE. No worries, Joshua McCurry. Okay, so we have room for 2. Some sort of big reward or personal challenge. So you do get a multitude of things. So first off, I'll show it here on screen. Let me zoom in a little bit. One of the rewards you get from this, if you care about it, it's one of the dances you get in the game called Victory of Sompek. You dance, you dance, you dance, and then you get struck by lightning, and that's the dance move. So that's one. Then you get a buttload of titles. And by titles, a buttload of titles, I think you get a title every 7 rounds. And on top of that 7 rounds, you get the Victory Rank 100 title if you get to rank 100. You also get the Glorious title from doing it. And then, like I said, you get a bunch of accolade points for different things in there, too. So it's more or less just a added fluff thing to the game. So, yes. The one and only MDVI. What's up? How are you? Good to see you. Welcome back in. So, yeah, you get a bunch of things, but it's not anything that's going to change your game, right? It's just more or less like, if you want this stuff, you can have it. If you're one of those players who likes to try and obtain different things throughout the game and you want to have it on your character and say, hey, I did it. I did Arena of Sompek rank 100 and I never have to do it again, then you can. Okay, you ready? Ready. Okay. Let's grab Joshua McCurry. All right, we need 2 more people. We actually did 4-man this with Wolf Gray. I think, Sarah, you were there, right? I think it was me, you, Wolf Gray, and one other person. I can't remember who it was. We 4-manned this the other night. Nisharu, you are more than welcome to join us. We can bring you in. I bet you could probably 2-man, or if you're like a super ground god, you could probably solo the damn thing. I don't know. They're getting a tune that needs accolades. Okay, cool. That'll be our 5th person then. Sweet. All right, so you'll bring in somebody, and we'll bring the Sharu in. That'll be 5. That'll work. Right. There's Nisharu. Sarah, what character are they bringing in? Is it somebody on my friends list, or is it somebody else? Yeah, after about rank, I'd probably say after about wave 40 or 50, I will probably be a little bit more focused on the game. I will just kind of ad-lib a bunch of stuff at that point, just because I don't want to make that same mistake again. Kapla! I said that was totally my fault. I was looking at the background, and then all of a sudden, we're dead on your list only. Okay. Well, here, send them an invite and then swap it back to me when you get them in. That way it makes it a little bit easier, so we're not trying to play message me and all this other stuff. Sweet. All right. Alrighty. All right. So, Sarah, you'll have to let me know when they're ready, and then I will await Nisharu and Joshua. Whenever y'all are ready, we will do this again. Wait, what the hell happened here? Oh, you didn't invite them to team. Are they not Federation aligned? It broke up the task force because if they're not Fed aligned, I'll have to invite them by their handle at that point. Because when you switch the team leader, it kicks it disbands the entire task force operation. Yeah. So okay, so invite them to team. So let me try that again. I'm so confused. What's happening here? Oh, they are KDF. Wait, Joshua, what the heck is going on? Okay, so if they're KDF aligned, I'm gonna have to do it this way. Yeah. No, it's fine. I'm gonna have to invite you all through here, and then you're just gonna have to pass me their tag because they're KDF aligned. I was thinking they were Fed aligned since we were all Fed aligned, and I was just gonna have you invite them to the team and then pass me lead. But since that's not the case, yeah, that was my my fault. Okay, so let's do this at invite. Oh, you guys are already in a task force operation as well. I did not realize that your friend was KDF. That was my fault. But either way, once you guys break that task force, let me know. Because I think Nisharu and Midnight, you guys are on there. Not everyone likes the feds. Well, no, because like the majority of us were on feds, and they were like, "Oh, my friend," so I thought they were bringing in a fed. But you are right. Not everybody likes feds. We just get all the nicer toys for now. I want justice for KDF, and then we need a Terran faction, because that's the next thing that needs to happen to STO is a Terran faction. You can send me on Discord or whatever you want to do, Sarah. Or I guess I could just do this. I'll make you task force operation leader and you can invite them. How about that? And then just pass me back task force leader. It should work. Or just wait until we're all ready. I don't know. One of these ways is going to work. STO being STO. STO does STO things. All right, so Nasharu, are you ready? Gotcha, are you ready? And once you two say yes, Sarah can just put us in arena. Doesn't matter. I wonder how an all-out like support build would do on here. Like an all-out. I'd have to build one. I might make a ground build for just like healing, shields, everything, and just bring that in. Okay. All right, Sarah, go ahead and put us in arena Sompek. Because I bet you that might be kind of interesting to run. Just like a full-on heal-based character that my only job is keep everybody alive, like a heal debuff based. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that sometime. I'm gonna get all the kits I can with enough kit readiness and everything, and cycling them out to be a support tune. Oh, Q is in cooldown. Wait, why is Q in cooldown? Is it because of me? Oh, it is because of me. Shit. I just realized that. Okay, hold on a second. It is my fault. Once again. Yep. Hold on. Invite me to task force in a second. So go ahead and kick this tune from task force. I'm trying to think which one that can actually do it. Hold on. I do have an engineer. I'm just trying to think which one's ground game is set up better. I think hers is. Yeah, I think so. I think hers is set up better. She's the last one that did it with Wolfgrey in them. Okay. All right. I forgot. All right, send me a task force invite and then let's roll. Yeah, she'll be okay. Or can I just request to join? No, I can't. I don't even know where the hell I'm parked at. Oh, yeah, because I was doing DSCs. All right, there we go. All right, cool. So what do we have? We have 2 engineers and 3 techs. Okay, let's go do this now. Yeah, she's already got the titles. What am I running with this one? Collective will. Yeah, we should be okay. Oh, wait, did I bring over any of my kit boosters? No, but it's okay. We'll grab that. There we go. All right. We should be good. Be queued in at whatever it pops. Yay! Oh, wait. Did I get my gambling device? No, I meant to pick one up. Hold on. Let me get my gambling device. There it is. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. The Let me know if I owe you something. I'll get it to you. You need EC or something, or want EC. I meant to put the gambling device on here. That's why I moved some low-buy over. All right. Sweet. Let's go do war crimes. Lots and lots of war crimes. Ambush turrets. Go. And bring out drones. Where's my... Wait. Oh, okay, I was like, where's my weapon at? I couldn't figure it out. We who are about to die salute you. Yes. I need to be able to activate this. I gotta get out of combat here in a second. Let me go hide in a corner for a second so I can activate my gambling device, and hopefully I get lucky. Yeah, I did. All right, there we go. Crit chance. Support drone, heals. I don't have my battle obelisk on here, but we'll just run this exactly like we did last time. Why is my cannon, like, where is it at? There it is. I was like, why am I not shooting anything? Give me my big old beams of death. Wait, 5. I wish they had more content in the game like this. I wish they had overall more content in a game like this. Like, not necessarily has to be a cut, you know, copy and paste of this arena, but like other wave-based team things and stuff. Things that you can earn unique rewards with. It'd be kind of cool. Because, like, the only other one is pretty much like Colony Sims at this point. Which is great. It's fine, but bring us more group content. Like, not stuff that dies in 30 seconds, and then you call it group content. I mean, depending on what time this one ends will depend on whether or not this is the only other one we run for stream tonight. We might, I think next Monday, when we run this again, I will probably start a little bit earlier. Because basically, if we get through all 100 waves of this, this is going to be an hour run, and that would put us close to midnight. So, it will depend. We might have to change up, like starting at 9 p.m. Eastern, doing at least 3 runs of arena a night for those that want to do it. And then, like, obviously, as other content becomes available or whatever we're doing, whether it's event wise or something, we'll adjust accordingly. Because I still have to iron out the details of when, if and when the 24-hour Arena of Sompek team will happen. It is something that is being discussed, and not just with myself. It is something that we talked about over on like Wolfcurry's stream, as far as like getting a bunch of people that can do it and pushing for beating the record of Arena of Sompek. So, but that would have to be a very long stream. At least, you know, if you think about it, to get to wave 100 takes about an hour. Theoretically, if everything went perfectly, you could do the current record, which is 16 hours or 1600 for Arena of Sompek. You could do it with a good team. But if you really wanted to set the record straight, do a 24-hour stream of Arena Sompek and set the record at 2400. Like, nail it perfectly down and tell the rest of STO good luck. There's a fair chunk of mostly unused content in the game. The rewards for these need a quality pass. Yes. When is the 24-hour making? Damn it, Ponderman. 24-hour making pizza stream? I don't even know if there's enough like pizza ideas or dough or anything for that matter to even make that a reality. 24-hour pizza making stream. I would have to go spend so much money on groceries just to like continuously make pizza, and then I don't know what I would do with the pizza at that point. There's no way I couldn't turn that into I'm gonna eat all this pizza stream. It's physically impossible. Like, it would have to be like, let's make all this pizza and then go and take it to a homeless shelter or something. I'm not sure. I don't know how the hell that would work. That's crazy though. 24-hour making pizza stream. Like, unless I was working for, I don't know, Papa John's or something, I think that'd be the only way to do that. No, we are not doing a mukbang stream. I don't even have the appetite to eat. I barely eat as it is. There's no way I just couldn't do it. Yeah, see, I could do like feed the homeless. That could be like a nifty, neat idea. Like to go, because like obviously, you know, if I was gonna make that much food, I wouldn't want it to go to waste. I just don't know how the hell we would pull that off, man. Just make it from scratch. Start with grinding the wheat. Yeah, because I have so much experience in doing that, Ponderman. We don't spend a 24-hour stream of Captain Spicy Pants learns how to grind wheat. Because I don't even know what that takes. Why do I give you all terrible like idea? Why do I give myself terrible ideas at that? You know what? Like, we're done. We're just not talking about that. That's not gonna happen. 24-hour. Oh, you son of a bitch! You Ravager! You Valkyries! You all can go back to the underworld. We're done with you. Oh, now we got Brain. See, that's the thing I like about these arenas too. They give you different I guess different factions, right? So like all the accolades that, like, especially if it's a new character or something that's not account unlocked, but like character unlock, as far as enemies defeated, you get all those titles on them. So it's kind of cool. Because this character, what did I say? I can stop paying attention. Like 30. All right, so this character's age is only 20 hours and 52 minutes. And this character is pushing 600k DPS in 20 hours of playtime. And that is literally because of what was thrown and built on this character. So this is such a baby tune. It has like the shortest lifespan of all my characters, and it's doing like really well. But you know, it's missing a lot of these, like, you know, Nasakin enemies or Breen enemies and stuff. So these are really good for those purposes. So if you are rolling multitudes of characters, then yeah. If LV, if you are still here, I don't know if you are, but I just want to ask real quick, have you made progress on hitting rank 50? And if so, did you get it done through the patrols? Because I'm keeping an eye on the time for you as well. I know that you said you had thunderstorms coming in soon, and I'm hoping you got to 50 before that was the case. But I don't know if you're here. But I still wanted to ask, even if you were, or not. You should, if you did the patrols, and you started that about, I think I said about 8:30 or 9 o'clock, somewhere in that time, you should be pretty close to 50 by now, if not 50. Oh, ow. No, get out of that. Oh, get out of that. Get out of that. Get out of that. Bad. Eric Hawk, same. Getting storms here. Gonna dip for tonight. I'll see you next Monday. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you as always. We will see you next Monday. Take care. Be safe. I know those storms have been rocking, especially if they're blowing in from the east like we got earlier tonight. You'll all be getting it here soon. I almost thought I was not going to stream tonight. And we've only had to cancel one stream this year due to weather. But when that weather rolls through, you know, it happens. It will knock my power out, and there ain't nothing I can do about it. Which is a good way for me to segue into the fact that, folks, we do have a community Discord. If for whatever reason I will not be able to make a stream because weather or, you know, just the universe is collapsing and I'm spending time with my family before the universe collapses, I will let you know in Discord. Hopefully you don't check Discord if the universe is collapsing and you're doing the same thing, but you never know. So feel free to join our Discord server. I will keep you updated accordingly. Otherwise, that's it. That was my little speech of bad weather. It doesn't happen too often over here, but it does happen. Like I think we've lost power so far this year where I live at. I think we've only lost power twice, which is pretty good because sometimes, you know, we've had, depending on the wind and everything else, we've had storms knock our power out, and sometimes for like a day or two on end, which sucks. So I count my blessings when they happen, and it seems like I've picked good for Mondays to not be the case. We at 40. Okay, so we're getting close to the time that I'm really gonna start focusing up a little bit more on the game. I'm still checking chats and I'm still kind of like half-ass paying attention, but we will be doing our best to focus up here soon. I'm also going to troll a little bit of you. Here's a cover shield. The best thing about the engineer class is the good cover shield. But I wonder if I can. One time, I'm going to find out. I'm going to figure it out in this match somewhere. I'm going to find one of you that's standing by a corner or something. I'm going to put you between the corner and a cover shield. It will happen. I don't know which viewer is going to get it or which one of you are going to, but I will do it. I will let you feel the wrath of the cover shield for the engineer. And I'm sure you've had it before, but you haven't had the spicy wrath of it, so it will happen. $41. We're doing really good for timing. Y'all are killing it for sure. I helping, but I ain't doing what some of y'all's damage is doing. I've looked over at the parser a couple times. I'm like, yeah, okay, you know, I just hear. I'm being mindful of myself though. I'm you know, paying a little bit more attention. Don't threaten me with a good time. Yeah. No, you guys are doing fantastic. Like, I feel bad because the first run, had I just not looked over, and I think we would have been okay, but I just got distracted. And it does happen, but that first run, that's on me. Definitely on me. I can't believe that thing, like, I shouldn't have been running the player I was running in the first place, but what was going on is I hadn't cleaned up the parses on the combat log, and so I had to purge them. And I was having high VRAM usage between the dual streams, the game, the parser, the music player, everything else. All this stuff was all running. and my stuff was like, hey, listen, we don't want to crash you out, but we could. I was like, yeah, let me get rid of that. I got a bill. Need phone to pay a $2.3 thousand tax bill. I'll watch the rest tomorrow's have field trom. I am sorry that is the case. Yes, take care of what you got to take care of. Appreciate you being here and hanging out with us. I will let you know about the the focus targeting. I'll get back to you with that. So I'll probably leave a like a comment or something on a video, and or whatnot. But yeah, we'll play around with it some more for sure. Ah, no, bad hazards, lightning, no, bad, no, spicy. What are you doing, dude? Don't standing in that stuff. What is wrong with you? Want to heal yourself or something, dude? Maybe not. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, stop it. Get some help. Exactly. Who just played that? I love that. What did that? It didn't even pop up on my chat. No, Jericho did. That's weird. It doesn't pop up on my multi-chat. So technically, when I'm multi-streaming, you could get away with playing channel points, and I'll never know who did it because multi-chat does not show me that, which is weird. Okay, while we're coming up on round 50, I guess now is my time to throw out my new custom shoutouts for a couple streamers when they come back from the ad break. I want to make sure they work. I want to make sure they work before I end the stream. I think only Twitch can see these. I think I set it up that way. Because YouTube, unfortunately, does not have a shout-out system yet. But for the Twitch side of things, I've got 3 of them. We have a Wolf Gray. Yeah, we got a Wolf Gray one that comes up. We have an Ori one that comes up. And we have a Luna Cowrie one that comes up. Look at that. Yay, they work. Okay, good. I haven't got to test them. But I made those for Stream Deck, so I don't have to type everything out. Is an NPC stuck somewhere? I was wondering what was going on. Where is this? What is happening? Does anybody have an agony generator? Can they drop it and see if it hits? I will drop this. What the heck? What's happening? It didn't hit anything, huh? Okay, this is strange. Was someone using the anaphasic plasma candle? I do not have it equipped to this character, so no. I definitely was not running it. Was somebody else potentially running it? I did not know that the plasma candle can glitch this. Why would it do that? Is it the entity? Oh, I guess I didn't think about that. Uh-oh. Was somebody running the plasma candle by chance? Because it is not spawning an enemy. I don't see anything. I don't see an enemy. Is there enemy stuck in the wall? Oh, no. No. There's no way to stuck it at all either. You don't have it? Okay, so I don't know if Nasharu or Joshua does. If that is the case, it might not even be
friggin' believable.
Yes. Definitely unbelievable. I don't know why. I don't know why. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to complete this run, folks. I just don't. You don't use it? Okay, so I'm going to deduce then probably nobody has it. We just probably got really unfortunately screwed by this run, which sucks. Only because, like, nobody's, you know, I mean, you all can see my taskbar. I don't have it. So I don't know what caused it. The thing is we can't retry on these characters. We're going to be locked out. Greenbug, welcome in, Raiders. We unfortunately got glitched out on Arena Sompek, I think. How was your stream? I hope you had a good stream. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Captain Spicy Pants, and we were doing Arena Sompek until the game said no more. You broke it somehow. What were you streaming, Greebog? How was your stream? 5, welcome in. Good to see you. Were you streaming STO as well? And have you had a very terrible laggy experience? Because this seems to be on theme tonight. All right, folks. Yeah, we're just gonna back out this run. We can retry. We were in private. Yours not on cooldown. Weren't we in private the first time we did it? I mean, I thought we were in private the first time we did it. Maybe not. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay to do it again. If you guys want to run it again, I'm fine with that. If we can on these characters. What am I looking for? This. Oh my gosh, spicy. Private Arena Sompek. Okay, yeah. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna invite. Well, actually, now what I can do is this: invite to task force operations. Okay. So I'll pick that up. Uh-oh. Did your friend log, Sarah? Run DSCs and leveling a friend up. So DSCs and then patrols. Very nice. Hey, was that LV by chance with you, Greebog? The only reason I'm asking is LV was with us earlier and they were wanting some help leveling. So I don't know if they ran with you or not. Oh, they did not mention it, so no. Okay, no, they were trying to get to 50, and I said, well, if you do patrols, to get to 50, that'll be the best way to do it. They were at level 40, and they were on a time crunch, and I don't know if they got it done or not. Okay. Let's see who was with us. Nashara was with us. Joshua was with us. And who else was with us? Oh, it was Sarah's, your friend. Are they coming back or no? You gonna run for well this time? All right, Donbrook, have a good night. Nope. Oh, hey, LV, you're back. Okay, cool. So were you able to get up to 50? No? Or how close were you, or are you? Greebog over here that they would be absolutely willing to help. Greebog's an awesome streamer as well. I don't know if you follow them or not. I did drop a shout out for them in chat, but oh, you think they're done? Okay. All right, if they're done, no worries. We can also pick up one more for my task force. There we go. So we can pick up one more. Oh, you are kind of wrapping up for tonight. Okay, no worries, Greenbot. I understand that. You're 44. Are you running the patrols on advanced? Are you able to get through them? And if so, what is your time frame to get into 50? Two more hours. Okay. You're at 44. And your time frame is 2 hours. And you're running the patrols and you're doing them on advanced? Or are you doing something else? The advanced patrol only gave me small XP. Okay. You could try bumping it up to elite. I don't know how well you'll fare in it or not. I don't know where the scaling kind of changes exactly. But yes. Do we have time for a smoke break? Yeah, you all can take a quick 5 minutes because this will be the last run of Arena for the night. No. Go ahead, take 5. Go ahead, take 5. We need to find one more person anyway, so... Or we can go in and 4-man it. I don't care. Either one more person or 4-man. But, so you got 5 minutes. We will hit Arena of Sompek at 11:16. So, you could try it on Elite LV. See if you can fare through it. If you can, and you're comfortable doing it, that should jump your XP up a lot. Also, LV, are you in a fleet? That also helps with your XP gains. If you are in a fleet, you get XP bonuses for being in a fleet. Another thing is, do you have a XP bonus booster attached to you? If you don't have an XP booster attached to you, I will gladly send you one. You don't. Okay. So you're in a fleet, but you don't have an XP booster, or you're nope on both of them? Because what we'll do is, while we wait for Nashara to get back, if you want to drop your handle, the fleet is a level 2. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. All right. So that's... If you have an attachment to that fleet, that's fine. The XP booster will help you immensely. So here's what we're going to do. Drop your game handle in chat. I'm going to send you... I don't know if I have any more in my bank. If not, I'll just buy one. I don't really care. Account bank. Do I have any more in here? Yes, I'm stockpiling for Temporal Agent. I don't. I have none in this bank. Okay. How much EC do I have on here? Ugh. I don't know if I have enough EC on here. No, it's fine. If you have an attachment to the fleet, that's fine. What I'm saying is I need your character handle so I can send you an XP booster. But how much is a 25,000 going for? No, it's not a reward pack. It's under all. What do you mean there's not any 25,000s? Really? Let me guess. They're all 150,000, right? Or no, 250. Where are all the boosters at? Do they not exist anymore on the exchange? Does nobody sell boosters anymore? Is that not a thing anymore? Wow. No. Oh, that's right. I did forget the comma. My bad. Okay. You are correct. I forgot you got to put that in there. I was going to say, there should be a 25,000 XP booster somewhere. I just don't know if I have the funds on this character. I don't. Do I have 1.4 mil? Let me see something. I'm going to pass somebody lead real quick. Because I want to help them. I want to help them out really quick. Like, so, Joshua, I'm going to make you a task force leader. I'm going to switch characters just real quick. And then I'll come right back. Sorry. I want to help LV so that they can level up and get their goal completed. And not having that XP booster and they're in a low fleet. It's going to be a long grind for them. All right, so LV, if you want to drop me your @handle, if you feel more comfortable whispering it to me or you don't mind dropping it in chat, it's up to you either way you do it. I just need to, I want to be able to send this to you because basically what you'll do is you'll take one of these and you'll use it. It's an experience bonus pool and it will help you level up quite a bit. It should help you reach your goal of 50 in no time at all. Or if you're at Josano, either way. But I just need your @handle so I can drop this to you in your mailbox and you will access your mail and you'll have it. And then your grind will be that much easier. Yeah, but the research assignments take 5 hours and they only have 2 hours. I would have immediately suggested that had that even been before stream. I would have absolutely said that. But unfortunately, that's not the case. On Discord? Or on Twitch? On Discord? Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Is it the same handle that I have on my friends list then? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't think so. Some reason I don't see you. Yeah, I get you. You're fine. I'm just trying to find... Okay. Oh, I just accidentally hit the wrong button. Why did STO go over here? They're document. Yeah, those timers are like a nightmare. Okay. Okay, I got you. All right. All right. 1 second. I'm just gonna hide this for a second. They have requested anonymity because it is a new character. They do not wish to have their handles shared to the world yet, right? So I get it. I get it. All right, there you go. Now you have an XP booster. Okay, I'm gonna switch back over and we are going to do this Arena Sompek. All right. Yeah, I wish. I mean, like, I'm glad that they exist, right? But I wish those Arena Sompeks, or I mean, not Arena Sompek. I have that on the brain. Okay, Joshua, I am back. If you are still there, if you want to send me a task force, unless you all already went in and decided to wipe it out, I'm good with that too. No. I wish those DOF missions weren't on like a 5-hour timer, since they are lockbox, like whatever, you know, make them instant XP gains. It cleared it out when I logged off. What? Really? I thought I passed you the lead. Did I not? STO. STO doing STO things. Okay, that's so weird. All right. Well, now we know. Let's try this one last time. Invite. Invite. Okay. That's so strange. Like, it should not have done that. All right. No worries. No worries at all, LB. You are fine. I get it. You're doing your thing and you're starting off and everything. Like, you don't got to explain nothing to me. You good. You do what you need to do. Okay, you're going to do some DSCs? Okay. All right. Well, then, folks, we do have room for 2 more. If we don't get 2 more for this Arena of Sompek run, I don't know how Nisharu and Sarah feel about trying to 3-man it, because I can tell you this character cannot do that. But if you do want to join us on Arena, let us know. Otherwise, we may have to just do random TFOs, I think. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll give it just a few more minutes. We'll give it just a few minutes, and then we'll decide from there. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. We will just go on and do like a TFO or 2. What is this song? It sounds funky. I don't mind it. It's all right. I say, if we don't get nothing, I'd say Sarah and Nishar, if we don't get anything here in probably the next 5 minutes, just because it is getting so late. If you guys want to stick around, we can just do some random TFOs. If not, that's fine. If you all want to do whatever. And then we'll just have to pick this up a little bit earlier next Monday. It's good to know, like, the timing of things, too. I feel really bad because one run was my mess up, and the other run was a bugged run, which is a cryptic mess up, I guess. I don't know. That's so weird. I don't know what caused that to bug out the way it did. It'll take you about 4 or 5 hours. Oh yeah, you got a lot of characters to run through, but you're almost to the finish line, Joshua. You're like right there. 12:20, you're right there. You're good for whatever. Okay. Like I said, it's really up to the both of y'all. I'm gonna give it just a couple more minutes here. The latest I'll push it is closer to 11:30, because at that point there just won't be enough time. Because, you know, unfortunately, I gotta work tomorrow. And then we got the server reset tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big day, man. Tomorrow's a big day. We got so much happening on STO all at once tomorrow. New campaign event, new items in the shop, new ship, new... Everything's new except for the servers. I'm just kidding. It's easy to rag on the servers, but again, they're doing such a good job with the game. I'm not trying to, you know, tear them down or anything like that. Okay. All right. Well, if you both are good for whatever. Sarah, is that character elite capable? And Nishara, is that character elite capable? I know a couple of your tunes are elite capable, Sarah. I just don't remember which ones are. Do you guys want to do advanced or elite? How are you feeling? Because we'll just join random on any of them. I need random boxes anyways for this character. Elite capable and Nisharu. That's kind of cool. I like that song. It's a little funky. It's just like one of those like stream what's it called? Like those stream, I don't even know what these are. Stream friendly music things. I don't know what you want to call them. That one's good for elite. Okay. What I want to try and do is get some I need to get some boxes. So I'm going to pop us into elite queue. Because some reason, somehow, I ran out of competitive marks and Romulan marks, but I have like everything else, and this character needs to get to it. Is it not high enough? Let me see if I up it on here. How about now? Is that high enough? I'm never sure with the music player on the stream beats thing. If it's not high enough, it's not high enough. It is still really low. Okay, let's try this. Let me see what we're going into first. Let me play that one before, and then let me... All right, so I cranked that one. Oh, yay. Chimerans, yay. Somebody's doing the catwalk. All right, that should not be low now. You should be able to hear it pretty good. If not, it's the music player itself that I'm using. Because this is not what I usually use during our random Twitch streams, which are no longer starting to become random. It's just a light player for dual streaming, and yeah. 5! Wait, 5, is this you? No. Wait. No. Maybe. But that's your friend, Sarah. You never ran this one? This was the earlier this year's start of the event campaign stuff. I'm actually surprised you haven't ran it. I guess it depends on. I guess it depends on when you ran this one, or when you were playing, right? So that's what it comes down to. It depends on when you were playing. But this was like a big TFO event deal. Like what, March, February, something like that. You all got that first one. I will move upstairs. It's basically go and activate the consoles. You can set a trap for the Chimeran. But if the Chimeran chases after you, run away. I think if you die a total of 14 times on Elite, I think it fails. I think so. I think that's the fail mechanic on this one. Or something like that. There is a fail mechanic for it, but I don't remember exactly what it was. It's been a while since we ran this one. But yes, this is it. I'm gonna come hang out at this one over here since there's no Chimeran. And if you do get chased by the big Chimeran and your skull screen is red or something, Nisharu, there's gonna be these green rooms over here, and you can run inside the green room, and you don't have to get attacked by it. It'll leave you alone. But basically, what we're doing is activating these consoles and moving forward. And once we get all 4 of them, then we go and fight a big boss. And oh no, we got to do it again. Sorry, there's 2 waves of it. You got to do it again, and then you go fight a big boss. And yeah, have fun. Oh crap! Speaking of, oh no, I looked at chat. I looked at chat, and I wasn't even paying attention. That was my fault again. Damn it, dude! I gotta stop doing that. Like, I don't know. Listen, I don't know how Spencer and everybody else does it. Like, where they do these like fantastic TFO runs, and they're not, you know, like, I guess they just pay attention to the game. They have to. They just have to. Because like every time I look at chat, I run into the dumbest stuff, and it's like I have nobody to blame but myself. I enjoyed it. It was like Star Trek meets Resident Evil. Yeah, it was good. Like I liked it too. But where the hell am I going, bro? I gotta pay attention. Like I said, I don't know how other streamers do it because I love like reading your guys' conversations and communicating with you. Yeah. You take your eyes off the road for a second. Exactly. This is why you should not text and drive people. I am a perfect example of that. I can't even stream and drive. Okay? I mean, you shouldn't be streaming and driving anyways, but I'm saying I can't stream and drive STO because I am horrible about this. I ran right into that Chimeran. I was just like, hey, how's it going? You wanna be best friends? Let's be best friends. And here I was talking about like the fell mechanic. You don't want to die to him, the apex hunter or whatever. You don't want to die to him because like, I think okay, it's 8 out of 8. Yeah, if you die 8 times, it fails on here. So yeah. Bacon Commander, I'm out. Good night, all. Thanks for the stream, Captain. Bacon Commander, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for doing our Arena Sompek run and hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate you. Have a good night. We'll hopefully see you next week sometime or on Twitch on our random streams if you ever want to stop by. All right, Turbo Lift, let's go. I don't know why I wasn't activating it before. I forget about this one. Japs has every map memorized, so he only looks at the chat. Yeah. I mean, you know, memorizing IFC is really not hard. Go middle, go left, go right, and then back middle. That's it. And there it is right there. There's the apex. Somebody got wrecked. The Charlotte, run back to the green. Run back to the green. Yeah, good moves. We're safe. We're good. We just have to wait for that to run all the way off. Okay, cool. It's leaving us alone. Let's run down this way. Run over to this console before he comes back in here, because there is a console over here. If we can get it with everybody before the Chimeran comes in here, will be good. Yeah, but like I said, I don't know how some people do it. Maybe it's just because if you played it so much to the point where you've like memorized everything, maybe, but I just can't. I can't do the here, let me look at chat and then let me look at the screen and look at chat, look at the screen, and then no. Because I have 3 monitors, right? So I have y'all on one, the game on another. I have all my parses and stuff on the other. So it's like I go back and forth between them all so much. Oh crap, we gotta activate this one quick. No, Chimera, dude, it's here. Oh, son of a... I got it, I think I got it. Yes, I got it. Okay, run everybody. Oh, that's awesome. I just saw it take off after like 2 people down there. We'll get this console. Let's go in here. All right, I'm here with you. Nice. That was so funny. I love this thing. This TFO was a lot of fun. It really was. I think it just kind of got a little overplayed during the event, but it's still a lot of fun. It's really cool. It's a neat concept. I'd love for them to do something else like this in the future. Okay, all right. Oh no, we got 2 more. 2 more deaths. We can get the last console before the Chimeran gets somebody. Oh, no! No. Oh shit. Stop firing. Run. Hell no, I'm not gonna be the reason this fails. I'm just not. I'm gonna hang out right here. He's coming this way. He jumped right on 2 people at the console. Oh shit, run. Uh-oh. 8 out of 8, do we fail here, or is it the next one? It's this one. That's a shame. It was the next one. All right, so like I said, there is a fail mechanic on Elite to it. If the Apex gets you 8 times, that's what happens. I can say I was only 1 death, So I'm good with that. I can be okay with that. Oh, I didn't even grab competitive or Romulan marks. Damn it. That was the whole purpose of me doing this. What do we got? We got 20 minutes before end of stream. Did you guys want to regroup up? If not, that's okay. If you want me to go fail by myself, I'll go fail by myself. I don't mind. Yeah, on Elite, you have to be very careful with that Apex Predator, because if he tackles your whole group and starts wiping you all out, you only get 8 deaths, and it's a fail. You know what? I tell you what. I will meet you all in the queues. How about that? I'll meet you all in the queues if you wish to queue. Just join a random Elite. We'll go from there. Just join a random Elite. Why? Because we only have 20 minutes left on stream, and I believe who's all streaming right now. I got somebody on the alert background. Is that yeah, we'll raid over to, I think, Wolf Gray after this. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go over to the Wolf Gray because he's playing ESO tonight. That's what we'll do. He got me right after I entered the safe room. It will do that. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's one of those things, like, if you run into the doorway and he's still on path, he'll bash you. He'll get you. And it's just like, it sucks that that's the case. So it's like, you kind of have to time your runs or not pull a spicy pants where you just like pay attention the chat and then you go, oh, hey guy, you're going to kill me. Cause that's exactly what happened to me. That is another game I may here very soon consider streaming on either a random stream or maybe linking up with Wolf Gray on at some point is ESO, because I have recently re-downloaded ESO on PC, and yeah, I may find some time to play it. It's a fun game. I like it. It's a little bit not Star Trek, but you know, oh yay, Swarm. I love Swarm. Hey, look it, all the friends are in here. Wait, maybe. I know this person. I have figured you out. I know who you are. I might be a little slow, but I figured it out. Gross on the floor, you can destroy them if you have the time and patience. Yep. Yeah. But like I said, it's still a fun TFO. It just takes a little bit of, like, if people didn't do them at the time, right? Like during the event, and then like necessarily, because I think during the event it was only on normal, so I don't think it really mattered on normal. So if you didn't play it on like Elite or something, like, I totally get it. I get it. Wee. Engage the Hydra. So yeah, this tune tomorrow we'll be getting the Narada, because they are already plasma themed and set up. And then I'll see how I like it with it. But it's gonna be an interesting ship to fly around, because it's a big ship. I kind of wonder if it's gonna handle much like the Juggernaut right here. I kind of feel like it's going to. Oh yeah, what are we supposed to do? Power up ships, right? Pay attention, Spicy. Act like you know how to play STO. All right, just press buttons. I make things go boom. Sometimes. But I haven't even seen a ship come up. So wait, there's a ship sitting right here. Right, okay. Alright. Got it. I mean, I got the ship, but you were sitting there long before I was. We could have worked together on that, and we chose not to. We said no. Do-do-do-do-do. I feel like I can't play this one on stream. Maybe. Maybe. Get that assembly. Nah, I was out of range. I wanted to get that assembly with the Hydra. Fine, we'll send plasma torpedoes after you. I really wish they had more plasma-based sets. There are only a couple, and I don't think they are the mission rewards. I mean, they have a lot of plasma-based sets, but yeah, there's not very many as far as mission completion rewards are concerned. There's more Phaser, Disruptor, Polaron, oddly enough, Tetrion. I'm trying to think how many plasma missions. I think there's a couple. You know what? To be fair, Ponderman, I can't remember the last time I used a mission plasma weapon, so I don't honestly know. This is running corrosive and Zatvash, I think, and those are premium plasma weapons. So I'm not sure. I like plasma though. I really do. I like thing builds in general, but like I like the thought of a weapon burning you alive. I think it comes from like my stance on like playing a lot of classes back in like World of Warcraft and stuff that were like damage over time, wizards and sorcerers and stuff. So like having a weapon in game that does that is pretty neat. I'd say it's probably my favorite weapon type, even if it doesn't do a lot of like overall damage. Like it does good damage, but you know, phasers are like the flavor of the month always. Well, hello, Tech. You wake up, you know it's almost in the stream. I heard you. You coming to say hi to everybody before you get you're ready for that time of night, huh? Well, tell you what, let me finish this TFO and then we'll raid out and then I'll take you out. But do you want to say hi to everybody? Can you give it just a second? I'm saying there should be at least one set of every flavor weapon in the mission rewards. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the plasma ones. I don't know if they really exist. Yeah, I think the mission rewards as a whole need to be overhauled. I think there's a lot of things that are kind of outdated with mission rewards, and there's things that they could add to them to kind of bring them up to par. And I also think that some stuff could probably benefit from being unlocked early on. I think one of the things that we discussed here on stream before was having the reputation system not be locked to level 50 because of the boxes could be so helpful to players starting off the game. But I don't know. Okay, I'll put on your camera. All right, hold on. Sorry, TFO. Texas would like to say hi. She keeps nudging me. She is awake. She woke up from her nap and she is ready to go outside. So after this TFO, we will be going outside. But go ahead, say hi to chat. Yeah, hi, babies. I know. Yes. Five says, Five spoke your language, sort of. Five is saying hi. But this is Texas, the pupper dog. For those of you who have not seen her before, she is our German Shepherd. Many of you that are regulars here have seen her, but she is awake. She is ready to go outside. So that means I'm going to finish this TFO and actually contribute to the TFO instead of flying off. I know, babies. I know. And then we're going to raid out after this. It's close enough to midnight anyways. So as soon as this TFO is over, we will be raiding out. We'll be heading over to the Wolf Grey, and that will let me go and take her outside and take care of her. And then I will lurk with Wolf Grey and hang out over there for a little bit while we're closing out this TFO, because we're not going to fail this. We have very good players on here. Anyways, tomorrow expect the video on the YouTube side of things for the Narada. No spoilers there, obviously, because we've talked about that, but there will be a Narada video tomorrow. And then Bob should have a video by this weekend. I think his final video will be out Saturday. Well, I'm sorry, that sounds bad. His final 0 to Endgame video will be out on Saturday because he is there, and we've known that he's there for a while. But he will have a special video. It is imperative that if you potentially want to win something or some things very nice from the 0 to Endgame series, that you catch that video on Saturday on our YouTube channel. And then anything else that comes up throughout the week that honestly warrants kind of covering, I suppose, we'll make a video on. But otherwise, that's the plan. And then I will be on Twitch side of random streams that are not so random anymore. It's looking like a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings. I will be on Twitch early morning East Coast time. So many of the Pacific Coast viewers, I probably expect to be asleep at that point. But I do seem to find a lot of people on the East Coast or UK join us in the morning. So I appreciate you and your viewership there. Or if you're just like super caffeinated at that time, I guess you're there. 'Think if there's anything else going on that I could think of right now. I don't think I got anything else planned at the moment. I do have to deal with the YouTube issue, but that's not here nor there. It's a fair usage issue. Yay! Anybody that's ever had to do YouTube content creation knows exactly what I'm talking about. And you always have to submit an appeal for them, and they're just kind of a pain. It's a pain, but it'll pan out. It'll be fine. "40 seconds. We're almost there." We're just kind of flying around pew-pewing. Everybody on this team is just pew-pewing and killing stuff. I didn't even load a parser for it. I have no idea what's what, to be honest, but everything's dying. That's all that matters. If it's red, it's dead. It's gone. Come on. Die. Get out of here. There we go. Wait, Where did these guys come from? Did we get rid of all of them? They just like spawned back in out of nowhere? They said destroy remaining herd ships, and all that was left was the assembly, and then like 4 more showed up out of absolutely nowhere. All right, fantastic. Way to go, everybody. All right, that is going to do it for me tonight. Folks, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all. Whether you're on YouTube, Twitch, both sides, one side of the fence or the other, does not matter. Y'all did a fantastic job. We had a good time hanging out with just so many of you. Different raids, all kinds of great people coming in. I would say thank you to all, but the list is starting to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So thank you, everyone. Until I see you or don't see you, take care. Be safe out there. We'll see you on the Frontiers next Monday night on YouTube and Twitch, and for the rest of the week, Wednesday through Friday, and the Twitch morning streams. I'm Captain Spicy Pants. Have a good night, everybody. And we are raiding over to Wolf Gray on Twitch side.